Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back. Y'all, I didn't even turn on the... I was about to say, I didn't even turn on the light. Let's light a candle a bit before we get started. Okay, y'all be sure to like the video, subscribe. Y'all, I was about to do a video that you guys requested. Someone in the comments said that they wanted to see a reading on the next 3 months for Pisces. So, interesting. The light could definitely be shown on the situation. Turning on the lights, okay? Light bulb could go off in your mind. Yeah, something that you're in the dark about could definitely come to the light within the next 3 months, Pisces. But y'all be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Y'all know over here I do not read for people who don't engage with the content in any way, shape, or form. So I'm just giving y'all a heads up. If anything good comes out in the reading and you choose not to like the video, subscribe, whatever, it is not geared towards you. So I appreciate all of you guys who support the channel. I know that may sound petty or vindictive or whatever. I don't care. Because we need to show not only the people watching, but also the platform itself that we are valuable members of this society, okay? A lot of people joke on the spiritual community, but they come over here and lurk and watch. So I would just appreciate if you guys could just return the same positive energy back to me that I want to give to you. And Pisces, I hope these messages help you guys with whatever you may be dealing with. Be sure that you don't put anything into your life that doesn't belong. Don't add anything to your plate that is not for you to eat, okay? This could be about nutrition as well. Some of you could be working on your nutrition. You could be doing some type of new exercise regimens, things like that, to try to get healthier. I feel like a lot of light is being shed on what it is that you want to do and what it is that you need to do, and the different aspects of your life that have been kind of coming into play when it comes to those aspirations, okay? Yeah. Okay, for Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, Father, Mother, God. For Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. And you guys, if you would like to donate or contribute to the building fund, just helping out the channel right now, all the details are below. You could win a free reading. So if you guys want to be entered into winning a free reading, click the GoFundMe link below. That is our building fund to help make sure I can bring you guys these readings. And on Lionsgate, we will be doing the raffle. We'll be drawing the names. So, you know, I'll basically let you know how that goes. Like, I don't know how many free readings I'm going to give away, but if you want to be entered to win, the more you donate, the more chances you have to win. Okay, you guys? Thank you to everyone who's helped out with that. I just can't express enough how grateful I am, because a lot of you guys have really looked out. So I really appreciate it, okay? And I do my best to try to give back to you guys through these readings to help guide you through whatever situations are going on in your life. But first and foremost, most importantly, go with what you know. And I always put that in the description box as well. Go with what you know, Pisces. You are the best determining factor for your life. You are the best determining factor for your future. No one on the internet, no one in your circle, in the physical, no one in your life can tell you better what you need to do than you. Okay, so that could be a theme within the next 3 months that you are experiencing. Okay, real quick, I want to do another deck. Let's do one of these talismans, okay, to see what the theme is. That was something that just popped into my mind for Pisces. And if the reading is resonating, but you don't want to share too much information, just put a brain in the chat. That's what we do over here. Put a brain in the comments. Any comments that you leave in the premiere, just make sure to put it into the comment section of the video. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. You will soon learn how we do things over here. I really love and appreciate all of you guys. I may not say things that you want to hear, but I will tell you what you need to hear. And just because I'm not always quote unquote on your team doesn't mean I don't have your best interest at heart. So if you hear anything that could be challenging for you, or you hear anything that triggers you, more than likely it's your spirit team who probably want you to see something about yourself in order to avoid some type of hardship. So let's go ahead for Pisces. We got to do all these disclaimers, goddamn. I don't know why, but apparently there's some type of disclaimer that needs to be said, or there may be a disclaimer that you're giving to someone, or a disclaimer that you're receiving. Okay, I'm just hearing warning. Viewer discretion is advised. The following programming may be unsuitable for certain audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. That's what I just heard in my head. Or you know that sound that used to come on records? Like not CDs, like records. Vinyls. And when it would come on, it would be like, and it'd be loud as fuck. And sometimes they used to do it in the movie theater too. I think it was the Viacom sound. I don't know if it was Viacom, because I remember they used to say Viacom. But I remember that, like, ascending, like, notes that used to play, like, at the beginning of movies and albums. My mom used to play albums, and she used to have these two big old speakers. And I was just talking about this with somebody, like, yeah, divine guidance. Something is divine about the guidance. I was just telling somebody, like, I used to sit in front of the speakers, and my mama used to blast those speakers so loud, like the whole neighborhood. I'm surprised they never called the police on this woman, because she used to blast them speakers so loud that it's like the speakers bled. You know what I mean? Like, y'all remember them old speakers that they had wood, like, frames, and they would have one big one at the bottom and one little one at the top, and sometimes it would look like kind of like a snowman in my mind, like only a 2-ball snowman or whatever. But she used to play them speakers so loud, and I would sit right in front of the speaker and like put my face up to it while they was blasting, and my mama didn't say nothing to me about it. She would tell me to back up sometimes. But at the end of the day, I think when she realized that I was just really into the rhythm, the beat, like when I tell you she had the old fashioned ones, like not the ones that they have nowadays, like she had the old fashioned ones. Them suckers was heavy and they was big. And I'm telling you, they would bleed from the middle of the speaker because she would play the music so loud. They don't even make speakers. To me, I don't think they even make speakers that big unless you're buying them for like the trunk of your car. I mean, I guess they do make them that big, but like this was like vintage. And I used to sit in front of them bad boys and just literally listen to the music go like oh, so this could be the beginning of something as well, because I was talking about the beginning of the albums, the beginning of the movie, things like that. We've only just begun. Is that a song? I think I just heard somebody say we've only just begun. Is that song that 21 Savage sampled? Wishing on a star, follow where you are, and I wait the Lord and you that I see. What is that song? He sampled that song on that let me see. Hold on, y'all. Y'all like the video. There we go. Yeah, it's like, oh. I'm wishing on a star. Yes, wait. They don't have the lyrics. Do they have the lyrics? I don't know if I'm thinking about the same song, but I'm hearing this song. I'm hearing we've only just begun though. So tell me what that song is, y'all, in the comments. But I also heard that I also heard this: wishing on the star, follow where you are, and I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm wishing on a dream to follow what it means, and I wish on all the rainbows that I see. I know I sound crazy, y'all. I'm not in the mood. I wish on all the people who really dream, and I'm wishing on. Okay, yeah. And 21 Savage sampled it. Yeah, he sampled it. He said, "See my shooter pescatarian, but he eat up all the beef. You gave me your ass to kiss, but want the all of me. I stand on business, dot my I's and cross my T's." Don't I always say that, y'all? I stand on business, dot my. I always say cross my I's and dot my T's. Y'all know I do. Oh man, all I got is these little pictures when I think about all the G's. Memories in my head, the devil talking to me. I know Satan down the path, but God walking with me. Put your phone light in the air if you done lost it. Keep it solid, ran up a bag and didn't have to cross it. Yeah, that's interesting. So there could have been a situation. There could have been a situation where somebody underestimated you. There could have been a situation that light is being shown in the next 3 months on somebody who double crossed you or somebody who underestimated you. They gave you their ass to kiss, but they wanted you to give all of yourself to them, but they didn't really give you anything in return. Like they kind of gave you shit in return. I feel like y'all been standing on business when it comes to your business, literally, your careers. Whatever you guys have been working towards, I feel like you guys have just been really honest and stand up. Like, when people say they standing on business, it means that they're not playing around. They're not BSing with people. I also feel like when you say standing on business, in my opinion, it kind of means to me that you're professional. You're about your business. You don't play around with people. Like, it's just a very professional, very straight and narrow path that you've been trying to follow that other people really don't understand. And I feel like you've been covering your ass in situations when it says dot my I's and cross my T's. And then he said, all I got is these little pictures when I think about all the G's. So there could have been a lot of people who you've lost, or there could have been a lot of situations where, if you think back, like memories and stuff like that, because he said that memories in my head, the devil talking to me. I know Satan down the path, but God walking with me. Yeah, it's like things in the past that come up like ghosts. Okay, go back to that ghost stories reading because it's coming up right now. Just things in the past that come up like ghosts, like, and I reiterated to you guys in that reading, ghost stories versus ghosts stories. Like, people will tell stories about the ghosts that don't have anything to do with the ghost real story, but they'll tell the story to scare other people away from the ghost. That was the whole point of that reading. It's like people will tell stories about you to scare, people will tell falsities and stories about you to scare other people away from you. But because it's like, but the thing is, like, what people don't understand is what the true ghost's story is. So if there's someone who's talking about you, or there's somebody, because I feel like this has been an ongoing issue that could possibly be, you could be being divinely guided to the truth, because that card was at the bottom of the deck. Wow, we have Rebirth. You could be being divinely guided to the truth about lies that have been told about you, who's been telling the lies, who's involved in the situation. I do feel like you're giving a disclaimer, or you gave people a disclaimer and they still didn't believe what you said. Like, it could have definitely been a situation where somebody just underestimated you with the whole pescatarian line. See my shooter pescatarian, but he eat up all the beef. You get what I'm saying? So if you don't know hood talk, basically he's saying that the man who he got as his right hand to handle the weaponry in case some stuff pop off, he might be a pescatarian where he don't eat meat, but he eat up all the beef, which is like any type of drama or problems like that. So I just feel like there's a situation where it's like you gave somebody a disclaimer possibly about the way that they were treating you. I even feel like you could have been throwing out hypotheticals with people. You could have been telling somebody what was going to happen to them, but it wasn't about them at the time. So say, for example, like, you could have been talking about something going on. I don't know, with the government or, you know, people in the hood, the president. Like, you could have been talking about a whole different subject, but it's like what you were saying about that. Like, you could have been talking about reality TV. Just say you had a reality TV show, you and a group of people that you call friends or whoever was watching, right? And y'all, you know, got onto the conversation. Oh, guess what happened on Love and Hip Hop? Guess what happened on Basketball Wives? Guess I know it's old, but what I'm saying is that's the example. You know, guess what happened on Love Island or whatever. And y'all are talking about the situations that happened on Love Island, but somebody on Love Island did something to another person on the show that one of those people in the group was kind of doing to you, and it mirrored that situation. And it feels like you gave someone a warning, but you gave it to them through that scenario. So if you were discussing a TV show and the person on the TV show acted a certain way and you had some type of commentary or feedback about the way that person acted towards someone else on the TV show, it was basically you saying it in terms of, oh yeah, whoever so-and-so was on the TV show that did this or that need to watch their back, because, you know, sometimes when people think that they got X, Y, and Z, they really ain't got it. And you were explaining it about the show, but it was actually reminiscent and mirroring a situation that was going on in your personal life with the person who you was talking to or the group of people who you were talking to. So that person who felt guilty, or that person where, you know, hit dog gon' holler type of energy, that person who was feeling hit by what you were saying about the TV show is going to be revealing themselves in the next 3 months, or the aftermath of them already revealing themselves now could be taking place in the next 3 months, where you see the extent of whatever they were doing. You see the severity of whatever they were doing. You see the full scope of whatever they were doing towards you, to where it all comes out and it's kind of like illuminated, just like we did when we lit the candle in the beginning of the reading. Okay. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I feel like somebody could be very shaky in their boots. Okay, because there could be and Rebirth is still at the bottom. There could be a situation, yeah, good fortune. I feel like good things are starting to happen to you. And I feel like you explained to, like, somebody, they really underestimated you, but you know God was on your side. Like, the whole time, you knew your spirit team was on your side. And, like, I've been noticing that as well. Like, sometimes I just feel like I just need to talk to y'all. And if you're the type of person who is not, like, familiar with my channel and the messages and how I give the messages, I'm pretty sure that you'll find benefit in it if you want to find benefit in it. But I'm very much so synchronistically driven when it comes to the messages I give. And I'm not about to just sit here and just read cards as blind shit, because that should get on my nerves. Castaway negativity just popped out. Yeah. So, basically, I was just noticing lately, like, this is what I was saying before I started explaining the channel. Basically, I've been noticing lately, like, how God has definitely been walking with me. And I've been noticing, too, like, situations where God is walking with other people. Like, I have seen things that other people did not see. Like, it's been a lot of situations where I've seen children lately, like, maybe be in the street. Or where I've seen, like, people, you know, like on 4th of July, it just passed by. People were... I didn't even mean to rhyme. 4th of July just passed by, and a lot of people were lighting fireworks and stuff like that. There were kids in the street. I was driving. You get what I'm saying? But I didn't necessarily pay attention, but somebody else was paying attention. Like, those types of situations. I always try to pay attention, but I can't help if, you know, a child is, you know, not being watched over properly, but I do my best. So the person who was driving with me was like, oh, they need to make sure they get them kids out the street. And I was like, yeah. So, I mean, I was going slow already because it was 4th of July, but still, that could be a bad situation. But it's been so many situations that I've noticed lately with, like, kids being in dangerous situations. And if the parent hadn't done something in time, I would have stepped in and do something in time. Or if there even was an adult that wasn't paying attention, like, hey, watch out. You need to watch out. You about to fall into that hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've realized lately that there are a lot of things that I pay attention to, and I'm looking out for people, and I don't even do it on purpose. I just do it because, like, I just notice things and things just pop up in my mind. Or even situations with me where people have had my back. There's like a synchronicity with that. Something about you never know who's watching. Like, you never know who's watching. is very important for you, for the people around you. I really feel like there's a situation where somebody really did not think that you had guardians, that you had guides, that you had ancestors. Like, it's like they know. It's like the stupid shit. Like when people say, oh, put on your seatbelt. You know, you need to put on your seatbelt when you ride in a car. It doesn't matter where you go. You should put on your seatbelt. If you ride a bike, you should wear a helmet. You know, look both ways before you cross the street. Like things like that are common knowledge, but that people don't always do. You know, like, oh, people say it's bad to smoke, it's bad to drink, but people still smoke and drink. You know what I mean? People still step out into the street without paying attention and they looking at their phone. So I feel like that is kind of the energy that I'm picking up on when it comes to the people that have been around you and different situations that have transpired. Like, you really don't realize how much of your spirit team and your angels, your guardians are working through other people around you that you don't even see. Kind of like me when I see kids, you know, possibly getting into some shit and their parents don't see it, which are their parents are their, you know, primary source of protection. But if their parents for whatever reason can't see, they don't know me. I'm a stranger, but there's an angel working through me to make sure that that child don't walk out into the street while their parent ain't paying attention, because I'm going to stop it. You get what I'm saying? So even me having feet and walking around and doing those things, being observant of those different things, I have to also know that that's happening for me as well, to where even if there's a situation that I don't see or the people around me don't pay attention to, somebody is watching and somebody sees it. So I definitely feel like there's a situation here where there is something coming to the light where you warned someone already and they were kind of feeling a little shaky in their boots. And they were feeling a little guilty or targeted, like trying to figure out, does Pisces really know what happened? Does Pisces really know what I did? Does Pisces really know? Like, there's something that you said that made somebody think like, oh my God, does Pisces know what happened? Like, just because you commented on that show or that movie and the scenario that went down in the plot of the show or the movie, and the fact that you commented on it, it made that person feel like you weren't just commenting on the movie. It made them feel like you knew what they were doing behind your back. And I feel like that's what's going to be becoming more clear either to you or to everyone involved within the next 3 months. Okay, for Pisces, blessed day and good fortune again. So there's definitely a divinely guided situation happening. Your spirit team is divinely guiding you. Blessed day popped out again. Like, your days are very blessed with good fortune, Pisces, because there's rebirth taking place. Okay, what is the main theme for the next 3 months for Pisces spirit? What is the main theme? Rebirth. It's taking place now, because it was like kind of in the reverse, like it hasn't fully happened, but it's happening. It's happening now. Rebirth. Ooh, wow. Finding love. Interesting. And good fortune. I'm telling you. So a situation is being born again or rebirthed. I feel like there's a transformation. There's an ending to one situation, which we definitely talked about in the last reading. And this ending is, this ending bringing in a new beginning. Somebody don't want you to have this good fortune. But listen, you know what we say. What we say over here, for all y'all new, we tell them hoes, kick rocks barefoot with no shoes on, fresh out the bathtub, bitch. Okay, that's what we tell these folks. Okay, because fuck them. And I don't care who has a problem with me saying it. Fuck them. And that's just what it is. It's not even about like I want something bad to happen to those people. It's just like, you're not going to let nothing bad happen to me just because you want something bad to happen to me. And that's what I think that whole ancestor thing of like never knowing who's watching. Somebody really played the fool's errand, you know, trying to get something to go down badly in your life because they were unaware that somebody was watching them. Big brother always watching, whether it's either side, it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's look at rebirth real quick, because somebody thought they weren't going to be seen or caught, but I feel like they got caught or they were seen. So rebirth, it says this card could be very positive in a reading. The rebirth card symbolizes the end of one period and the beginning of another. This card also could represent the release of a bad habit, unhealthy attachment, struggle, or the end of a vicious cycle. The moth is born at the end of a period of painful growth, which is at the top. That's the moth right there. And you got an eye right there. Yeah, look, big brother always watching, bitch. I'm telling you. The moth is born at the end of a period of painful growth, because it's been painful. Trust me, you ain't got to tell me. I know, honey. And it's now able to fly. Energy never dissipates. It only changes from one form to another. But if you resist leaving behind the old path, you may experience some distress. Try to see the positive energy coming at you and the opportunity you are being given. Leaving something behind and looking back could bring nostalgia and longing for the old days, but the future holds a different role for you. It's time to face it and start your bright new beginning. So Spirit is speaking to you plainly about what you need to do. Some of you guys may be looking back on the past and be getting nostalgic with people about situations, because it did come out in the reverse. So you might want to pay close attention to how much you allow yourself to reminisce, how much you allow yourself to fall back on old things, how much you allow yourself to kind of like get stuck. I feel like there's not going to be that much room for you to like move around, or there's not going to be much leeway. You may not give a lot of leeway or room for people to fuck with you if they already proven to you that they're untrustworthy. But it's like there is a certain level of like being in a box, because I'm looking at this symbol in the box. It kind of feels like there's a need for you to pay close attention to where you're going. Oh, Snowflake, that's you? Girl, you scared the mess out of me. These cats, I'm telling you, they be doing weird stuff. Yeah, and it says try to see the positive energy coming at you at the opportunity you are being given. Leaving something behind and looking back could bring nostalgia and longing for the old days, but the future holds a different role for you. So the energy never dissipates. It only changes from one form to another. Yeah, the more you fight this, the harder it's going to be. Like, the more you fight this new beginning, the harder it's going to be. And some of you see that, finding love, rebirth, good fortune. I don't know how y'all feel. I'm not going to assume to know how y'all feel. But there could be situations here where a lot of you may see that it's something positive, but it's not actually going to be something positive, because you could be rebirthing the same energy from the past into a future situation without even realizing it. Because this could, like it says, it could be a very positive card. But it's all going to be about the way that you handle it, the way that you approach it, the way that you look at it. It's all going to be about your perspective. So in the next 3 months, these vicious cycles are coming to an end. Now, it does say you can use this card when you are in a transitional period. When you need to move or start a new job or say goodbye to the past, meditate with this card to set your new intention. This is a delicate time, and you need to be patient and kind to yourself. Imagine a tingling sensation on your skin. It's gentle, like fluttering wings, but quite strong and moves like a wave to the center of your body. As it's moving away from you, at first it forms a sphere, and then it slowly takes its own shape. What do you see? So that's up to you. Now, the Finding Love card, I feel like is about, I don't know if I ever read that one. Let me see. Yeah, Finding Love. It says a pure connection, or not a pure connection, a pure conscious connection is awaiting you. This card doesn't always represent, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I hope so. This card doesn't always represent instant chemistry in an intimate relationship. It could also represent a nourishing platonic bond based on honesty and mutual appreciation. As this card also means finding your true soulmate, be on the lookout as serendipity or synchronicities can bring an inevitable shift in the air that can form a spark in your love life. A stable and fulfilling connection built on trust and respect can make you fascinated with your other half, but moreover, it helps you reconnect with your true self. So that definitely could be about like finding love or finding reasons to love yourself again, connecting to your higher being for sure. Interesting. Now, hold on. With that rebirth card, what was the little affirmation? They didn't have an affirmation for that one. I'm tripping. Now, it says seahorses, I was about to say seashores, mate for life. Seahorses mate for life. Meditate with this card when you want to strengthen your relationship with your beloved. If you are single, you can also use this card to find a companion who understands and encourages you. Be cautious not to use this card for a relationship that ignites a fire that burns everything in its way. True love does not make you second guess your honesty, loyalty, or your own self-worth. Let me say that fucking shit again for y'all motherfuckers that didn't hear it in the back. True love does not make you second guess your honesty, loyalty, or your self-worth. Believe in the magic because it's here for you. I embody love. So true love is going to honor your ethics, your morals, your honesty, your loyalty, your self-worth. It's going to honor that. It's not going to make you feel bad about yourself. And I don't care if it's platonic or romantic. So there definitely could be a reconnection with yourself where you may not have been being honest or truthful to yourself. You may not have been being loyal to yourself. You may not have been treating yourself with the utmost worth or treating yourself in a way that was positive. And it can be very simple. Like, y'all, it's hard out here. Life been lifing, and I get it. And I'm not trying to like make you feel bad about yourself, but this is going to be the theme for the next 3 months for you guys. It's like putting more of a high value onto yourself and what it is that you do and how you treat yourself, how you move out here in the world. Like putting a higher value on that so you can have this good fortune come to you. Putting a higher value on the relationships that you have and how people treat you. Putting a higher value on the things that make you truly happy. And being real with yourself about what truly makes you happy and fulfills you in this life. Now, good fortune says, in ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was a symbol of good fortune, rebirth, boom, and protection from jealousy. This card indicates prosperity and long-term success. It could also mean a miracle or a blessing. This, however, is not a passive fortune. Now is the time to formulate new ideas about the path you want to follow. Decide what you're interested in and take action because luck is on your side. This card can ease the hard work that needs to be done to get to the finish line, but it's up to you to see yourself through. You will resurrect your power when you encounter obstacles on your way, but you need to stay focused on your goals. Don't forget to celebrate your success. Okay. That's when I'm like, oh my God, I be breezing past my own success. Like I just had a video that reached like 13,000 views, which is crazy. I really appreciate that, you guys. The speechless reading, that one was big, apparently. And I just kind of like bust past it. And that's a major milestone for me that I'm really proud of because like I have archived videos on this channel and other channels that have, reached like 20K, 11K, 13, 15, whatever, 18. But it doesn't happen on a regular basis, for whatever reason. I'm not saying it won't in the future, but it hasn't since then. So it's like I kind of just breezed past it. And I do appreciate you guys. Like I really do feel connected to you guys on that level from like a standpoint of I know I'm reading for y'all, but at the same time, y'all have to understand like I'm sitting here talking to myself, like literally when you're watching this, it feels like you're watching it and I'm talking to you. But when I film it, it's literally me looking at a fucking cat tree and a pile of books and one of my cats, maybe. Okay, Percy's over there in the window. So like, it's weird sometimes to like connect it. Like it doesn't actually connect. And I feel like it's kind of like strange that way. But yeah, celebrate yourself. Be easy with yourself as well. Like be loving when it comes to like how you treat yourself in these times. Because this is the thing. Like we all have paths to walk. And even though, you know, you may have a path that you feel is what you're meant to walk, it may be hard to walk that path. So it's like whatever steps that you take to walk that path, you have the ability to take those steps. There should not be a situation where you're stepping on someone else's path or stepping on their feet, stepping on their toes, or trying to stop them from walking. And there shouldn't be a time where someone tries to stop you from walking. But when it comes to like you actually taking those steps and walking that path yourself, it's not easy. Like even when it comes to what I do and how I talk to you guys on this platform, it's just a situation that's difficult for me sometimes. And I'm still overcoming a lot of fear from that. Like I would be on camera. I kind of want to like start to get on camera with you guys, but I still have my own insecurities that I'm not quite ready to like do that yet. And it's not that I haven't been on camera before. It's just like right now, I'm just trying to like get it together just like all of you guys. So I just hope that by me still, you know, just doing what I can to like live by example or be the best version of myself that I can be and to show up here for you guys. Like I really have tried to do my best. And that's all I can do. And if you've really tried and not just tried, but if you've really done your best and you've shown up in the best way that you possibly can for yourself and the people who are around you, the people who depend on you, that's the best that you can do. That's all you can do. That's all God is ever asking you to do. You're not being asked to move mountains. You're not being asked to change the world, you know, just by you like touching everybody in the world. But it's like if you touch one person, then that one person's going to touch another person. And you never know how your impact can influence the future in any given way. Okay. Now it says the good fortune card can be used in numerous ways, all tied in with long-lasting good fortune. Use this card when you want to find your calling or when you want to increase the long-term beneficial effect in a relationship, business venture, or situation. Envision the scarab beetle digging around and gathering good luck. I attract good fortune. So you guys, you attract good fortune and you embody love. So the way I feel within the next 3 months that you can attract good fortune is to embody love. Love for yourself, okay? Belief in yourself. Love for others, kindness, all that type of good stuff. These cards be irking me, y'all, because they are slippery and they just be sliding around. So I'm just going to leave it there. But this is the theme for the next 3 months. I feel like this could go into like 3 to 6 months for some of you guys. So just keep that in mind, okay? The next 3 months for Pisces. I just feel like with that rebirth card happening in reverse, kind of coming out in reverse, just know that it may not mean that your rebirth is like stalled or anything like that. It may just mean that it's in the process of happening. Like, oh, there's a spider. I wish I could show you how fast this sucker is moving. But it ain't bothering me, so I'm not gonna fuck with it. What's a spider an omen for? Y'all put it in the comments. Hey Siri. What's the spiritual meaning of a spider?
As an adjective, spiritual means relating to or affecting the human.
Bitch, you about dumb, ain't you?
That's not nice.
What is the spiritual meaning of a spider?
As an adjective, spiritual means.
Oh my God, this bitch is dumb. I said, bitch, you about dumb, ain't you? She said, that's not nice. It's not. But you don't listen. But you always want to be in my business. But don't be listening when I actually ask you a question. I think that's one of my ancestors. Hey, boo. Because it just chilled right there in the corner. That's crazy. I'm looking it up. Y'all be sure to like the video, you guys. Like the video, subscribe. Okay. Donate to the GoFundMe if you can. $5 or $10. That is perfect. And it definitely helps out you guys. Okay. And the more you donate, the more times you'll be entered into winning a free reading. So spiders have many symbolic meanings in spiritual beliefs and mystical traditions across cultures. Some of these meanings include creativity, life cycle, patience and persistence, destiny, luck, destruction, and illusion. Interesting. We've talked about spiders before. If y'all remember any of the readings where we talked about spiders before, be sure to put it in the comments. And I'll pin the comment that you guys leave. Oh, Lord, it's already gone that quick. Oh, well, yeah. Spiders, for creativity, spiders' webs are mesmerizing patterns that inspire people to use their own creative energy to weave their dreams and aspirations with intention. Life cycle. Spiders can represent the cycle of life. Oh my God. You remember that movie, 8-Legged Freaks? I just thought about that shit. And I watched it when I was little, and all them high school kids was getting wrapped up in the spider webs. Oh my God. I watched it at my friend's house when I was young, and it creeped me the fuck out. I'm sorry. Life cycle says spiders can represent the cycles of life, reminding people that everything connects back to the beginning and there is no ending. Patience and persistence. Spiders wait for their prey to get caught in their webs, which can symbolize patience and persistence. So this definitely could be a situation. I really feel, I'm going to be honest with you, I really feel that a lot of you guys within the next 3 months are going to have a lot of things that you've been patiently, like maybe impatiently waiting for to actually come to fruition or to come full circle with the cycles. Yeah. Destiny. Spiders are sometimes called weavers of fate. And seeing one can be an auspicious omen that you are on the right path. Okay, we just saw one. You saw one through me. Okay, luck. In some cultures, spiders are considered symbols of luck, especially if one appears unexpectedly or in an unusual place. Well, that spider definitely appeared unexpectedly because for a minute I was kind of scared, but then something told me, like, don't be scared. So I guess that was one of my ancestors or something because baby girl just crawled up out of nowhere. I don't know where she came from. So yeah, destruction says spiders' webs can trap things, and they can also represent the devil or the destructive nature of the Great Mother. Illusion. In some Eastern traditions, spiders can symbolize illusions. Okay. Other meanings of spiders include transformation, which we have the Rebirth card, skill, mystery, power, and regeneration. So I definitely feel, okay, I'm just going to keep it a buck. It feels like in the next 3 months, you guys could definitely be in a situation that's very lucky. Like we have the good fortune card, we have finding love, we have rebirth, all of those different meanings that come along like with the spider. And I just happened to see the spider like out of nowhere, out the blue. So definitely a sign of luck, destiny. I feel like you've been patient and persistent with something that you've been waiting on. And a lot of you are probably like really tired and exhausted. But I definitely feel like the more grateful you are for the things that you have, even if it's hard. Like I just got done watching the Mr. Beast video and I was literally bawling my fucking eyes out. Because that man sit here online and people have so much negative shit to say about him sometimes. And I'm just like, how can you say something negative about this man? I don't care what he does. I don't care. At the end of the day, like, I don't know him. I can't vouch for him. But if you have somebody who's going across the world, like building houses for people who are less fortunate and like doing things for people that nobody ever cares about. And I know, yes, people say, oh, well, he could be doing that here in the United States. But no, it's not the same thing. Like, Yes, while I would love to help the people in the United States, it's like very hard, like red tape, all that type of stuff. No matter where you do what it is that you do, it's just a matter of that you do it. That's what's important, okay? So I just got done watching a video of him building these houses for these people, and I'm just bawling my eyes out because, you know, I'm picking up empathetically, like, on their energy and how they're feeling in that situation. And that's such a beautiful experience. And like to have somebody to come into your life that you don't even know and who just wants to help literally change you and your family's life. That's crazy. Like, that's so beautiful to me. So it's like, for me, the reason why I brought that up is because there is still good in the world. And I know, like, it made me pray, like, really hard. Like, whenever I get into those situations where I watch, like, you know, families' life change, or like things that like happen to people who don't even expect it, and they just been praying. And it was a mama and a daughter on there, and they spoke Spanish, and the lady was like, I just been praying to God. Like, she's just been praying to God, and God is so good. And it's like, even, you know, sometimes, Pisces, I get frustrated with y'all because y'all be in the comments, and not everybody, but it's like sometimes people be in comments, not even just on my videos, but just in general, where folks are just so ungrateful and negative. And it's like, even in my comments, when I asked y'all what topics that you want me to focus on, one of y'all, I think, was like, and I'm not trying to call you out or make you feel bad, but what I'm saying is, it's about being grateful. It's about loving yourself and who you are, and loving your situation, being happy about your situation, even though things might not always look happy for you, you know? And it's like, oh, people saying, I just want to be happy. You got to choose to be happy. You have to wake up every day and decide to be happy. And it's not going to necessarily happen every day. Sometimes you might be depressed. Sometimes you may not have all the answers. Sometimes it may be unclear as to what you need to do to move forward, and you just may feel lost. Maybe some days you wake up and you just have to go back to sleep. Like, I'm just saying, it's not going to always be 100% easy all the time. But one thing about it is, it's going to be 100% harder if you never appreciate the things that God has given you, you know? And that's why I tell you guys, like, when it comes to my moving situation, I don't want you guys to do anything to complain or to fight or whatever's going on. Not that you could, because I don't even really want y'all to know, like, where I am and stuff like that, because it's a little weird. People get weird. But my whole thing is, like, I don't want anybody to fight for me, because you guys, even though that's something sweet and very kind for y'all to do, I know what my spirit team has led me to do. I know what God has led me to do. And it's basically to let it go. To let go of something that's not in my best interest anymore, and let God kind of lead me and guide me. And the only thing that I'm asking for y'all's help in is just to do that. Okay, that's why I asked for y'all's help, because I don't know what I may encounter on the other side of this, and I just want to keep being able to do what it is that I love, and help in the way that I know how to help, because I might not be able to help like Mr. Beast, but like, I know that what I do is important as well. So I don't know, I guess I just felt like I had to say that, because a lot of what I'm feeling for the next 3 months for you guys is like situations coming to light that have been kind of unclear, and like pieces to the puzzle coming together about situations that haven't been completely clear to you. And there's a lot that I feel like is happening in the near future that you guys are going to have to be very mindful of your reactions, your actions, and your reactions when it comes to these situations coming to the light. You're going to have to be very mindful of how you conduct yourself. Yeah, fast movement. Things could be moving forward really quickly. And I just feel like there's not going to be a lot of room for you to be self-pitying, self-loathing, things like that. Yeah, look, as soon as I said it, sorrow. Daughter, sorrow, new vehicle, false mask. I don't know what that's about, but we're going to see. Yeah, I just feel like there's not going to be a lot of room for you to be having pity parties and shit like that. Even if you find out something bad, or even if you find out something that you're associated in that you didn't know you were associated in, or if you find out somebody didn't have your best interest at heart, or you got betrayed or whatever, it's definitely going to be a situation where I feel like things are coming to the light, where you're going to see who actually had your back. Like, somebody was watching when somebody else thought nobody was watching. Whether this is metaphorical when it comes to your spirit team, or is literal when it comes to someone around you. Somebody else has been watching when everybody else thought nobody was watching. Okay, whoever this was who thought no one was watching did not know whoever was watching, and they was watching hard. And I feel like whatever's been discovered, you know, it might make you upset, or it might, I don't know, it might confuse you. It might make you feel depressed about yourself. It might make you feel like, why do people hate me so much? Or why do people want to attack me so much? But at the end of the day, it's like, you got to be thankful, and you have to just thank God no matter what it is and keep going. It's not just about like being in church, because I can't stand church people when they be like, oh, you just got to pray. You just got to pray. No, you got to fucking pray and take action. You got to pray and move your feet, bitch. You can't just fucking pray and be like, oh, God's going to come and save me. Sometimes you got to pray and then listen to what God tells you, so that then you could take action on situations, look, and then get the justice that you feel like you need to get. It's about making choices, and when it comes to what you need to do and how you move forward in your life. And I just feel like Spirit is trying to show you that in a way. And I feel like you're going to be shown that in a way. And I feel like what it comes down to is just, you know, praying for what it is that you need, following the guidance that you feel like you're supposed to take. If you don't know what to do, just go on a walk. If you still don't know what to do after that, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you're not listening, because sometimes when we say we don't know what to do, it's a lot of times that we're not listening. So if you want that justice, I feel like it's definitely a situation where you're just going to have to pray, and you're going to have to wait for the messages to come in. And if you get tired of waiting, or things just feel tedious, go take a walk. Go do something to distract your mind, to get your mind off of whatever negativity that you feel like is plaguing you in whatever situation. Okay, for the next 3 months, Spirit, because you done had me talking for damn near an hour. Hell yeah. And we ain't even pulled but one goddamn card, okay? What else? For Pisces, when it comes to the next 3 months, sad woman, rich man, proposal. Okay. What is going on with Pisces in the next 3 months? Creativity, new career, anxiety. Okay. What's going on with Pisces in the next 3 months? Rich man, anxiety, and karmic partner. So there's a karmic partnership here. I don't know if y'all are crying or upset about a wealthy man or a rich man, but it was a karmic partnership. So I don't know what to tell you about that. I definitely feel like there's kind of like an energy here of, you know, not, what is it? What is that saying about not looking a gift? Yeah, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't fucking understand that saying. That's some country shit. It gotta be some country shit. Because don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Like, basically, don't block your blessings. I don't think that's exactly what it means, but it's kind of like, don't block your blessings, or don't like question your blessings, or be ungrateful for your blessings. Kind of like, that's the vibe I'm getting. There could be some new career developments happening when it comes to your creativity, when it comes to whatever you're creating. Don't know what the card was behind that, so that's the message I'm getting. Somebody's having some type of anxiety when it comes to a relationship. Let's see what this is about. Let's see. I do feel like some of y'all have some type of, I don't know, somebody may be sad about a proposal. You may hear somebody's getting married, and that could make you sad or upset. Because you may hear about somebody getting married. It could involve a Capricorn. Yeah, Four of Wands. Yeah, somebody could be getting married, or they're not getting divorced. I don't know. But there could be a marriage proposal or some type of proposal that makes a woman sad. If it's not you, it could be someone else. Some of you may be getting something that makes somebody else sad or stressed out or have some type of anxiety. There's a rich man, somebody with money, a wealthy man, or somebody who wants to have money, somebody who acts like they have money, somebody who tries to look like they have money, who could be stressed out with a karmic partner. And you're going to be able to have this career advancement or something like that, okay? What's sad woman? Magician reverse. So somebody's manipulating this woman to be sad. Or there's a woman who was manipulative towards you, who now they feel sad or something about some type of proposal. Some of y'all might be getting married and it could make some other feminine energy sad. 7-7. Okay, we definitely want to make sure we're not doing any spell work, Pisces, because if you're on that fucking bullshit, I need you to get off my channel, first of all, because I'm not going to be telling you how to do your little raggedy ass, your little witchery shit. I'm not finna tell you how to do that. This is a warning that you need to go ahead and back the fuck down if that's what you're doing. A lot of y'all, I know that ain't what you're doing, but apparently there's somebody in here who I have to go ahead and spank with your goofy ass and tell you stop fucking with people. Y'all ain't watched them TikToks about these women talking about all these spells backfiring and men. Don't do it. Okay? I also feel like there could be a situation where you could be depressed about something and you're not taking any action, or you're waiting to take action on something because you're upset or you're sad or depressed. I feel like that could be your own downfall. So I don't know. There could be a person who is trying to manipulate you into being emotional about a situation, or being emotional about something that stops you from kind of like doing your work. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, somebody's trying to like, I don't know. It feels like somebody's trying to manipulate you into being confused or delusional about something. Or there could be some type of confusion or illusions that cause you to do something that you really should not do. Like retaliate or do something that you shouldn't do against somebody. So just be aware. It kind of feels like a situation where somebody may be trying to manipulate you into doing something or taking some type of action, or they could be trying to manipulate you into not taking action when it comes to what it is that you need to do. Okay. What's the Magician reversed? 10 of Wands. Yeah, something could definitely be feeling heavy. I feel like somebody's depressed. If it feels like somebody's depressed, or there's a heavy burden here, but it could be due to manipulation. I don't know. Just take it how it resonates. I feel like with the 8 of Cups, definitely separating emotions from actions. There could definitely be a conversation here that you have with someone close to you, someone who knows you, someone you've known for several years or known for a long time. This could be a child, a sibling, or a friend. But it feels like you're having a conversation here about walking away from something because it's too hard, or like finally letting something go, like walking away from the past because it's just, I don't know. It's just something that's taken. Oh, I'm hearing a song, but I can't place it. Something about something taking over. What is that song? I think it's a SWV song. Something about taking over me. It takes over me. That's what I'm hearing, but I can't place the song for whatever reason. Is that weak? Yeah, I think it is something takes over me. Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I would just be mindful. Yeah, somebody might have you dickmatized. Somebody might have you pussymatized. I don't know. Ace of Wands, lovers. Somebody could be proposing sex or proposing some type of intimate relationship with you, but it's going to be a burden possibly, or it's been a burden. You could be walking. This could already have happened, and in the next 3 months, you're finally going to decide to walk away from this person. What's creativity? What's creativity? Because I forgot the card that was next to it, y'all. 4 of Wands, Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Wands reversed with the Three of Wands. I feel like you can expect something to happen in your career if you're doing something creative. There's a goal that you've been trying to accomplish that you may be getting impatient with, but I feel like in the near future, it's going to come down to something happening with that. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, and then you have the Death card. That's a part of the transformation as well. There's a new opportunity here that's coming in, but you have to see it for what it really is. Like you can't, I feel like there's a situation where you're going to have to make a decision as to like going towards whatever this is. I don't know why the Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles came out in reverse though. I mean, there could be some procrastination here where you're not completely investing 100% of your energy into this opportunity. But I feel like that's going to change, and it's possibly going to bring in some type of positivity. I wish I could see what that card was. I sure can't remember. It could be that you're stressed out about it because there's something going on about anxiety for sure. I feel like it was anxiety. Because I feel like it was sad woman, rich man, proposal, creativity, new career at the bottom, anxiety, and then rich man, anxiety, and karmic partner. Yeah, that's what I feel like it was. So there could be definitely some type of fast movement that happens. Something that what's the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Wands reversed? Ace of Pentacles. So it's something about this opportunity. I'm kind of hearing like someone at the DMV waiting for their name or their number to get called, and then it's like they just feel like they're waiting all day, and then finally the name gets called and stuff start moving fast. Okay, yeah, Ten of Swords. I feel like something is gonna move really quickly and you don't see it, but you kind of do. Something is moving really quickly. This is an opportunity that you didn't really expect. You thought you were going to be doing something else, but I feel like you're going to be doing something totally different from what you're doing now. And that could start to flourish within the next 3 months. Yeah, but it's something quick. There could be an ending of a job that immediately sparks a new beginning of a job and you don't see it coming, but it's something about your creativity. It's artistic. It's emotionally driven. It's definitely something that has to do with your feelings and your emotions and your empathy. But it's something that happens quickly. So something may quickly come to an end, but it opens up the door for something new that you don't see coming. And you never thought this was what you were going to do. I don't think you expected this to be what you were going to do. So it could make you a little stressed out and not sure if you're going to be able to handle it, but I feel like you will. What's rich man? Yeah, so there's a man getting married or proposing to somebody. I don't know if this man is proposing to a depressed woman or if, I don't know, but there's a marriage here. There could even be like a woman who's depressed in a marriage or a man who's depressed in a marriage, but it feels like the woman is. Some of you, if you are married, you could be married to a man who uses money to try to control you, and you just feel like you can't go anywhere or do anything because he try to control you with money. But I'm just here to let you know it's all in your mind. It's all up to what you want to do, because I was definitely barefoot and fucking pregnant for 3 years of my life. Okay? I was pregnant as a senior in high school, had to graduate early. I was pregnant at 19, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I was pregnant for a long ass time and I just felt like there was nothing I could do about it. We only had one fucking car. I had to sell my car so we could have money to pay bills because this nigga wasn't, let me stop. This man was not bringing in no money. And I could see my future right then and there when all of my shit was getting sold, because all of my valuable shit was getting sold. He didn't have nothing of value to sell. I was the one who was losing all my money and my investment in the situation. I said, hell no. Hell no. And I got tired of that shit. So it's up to you about what you want to do if you're in that situation. I know some of y'all were asking about marriage readings, but it's coming out right now. I might not necessarily do a whole marriage reading. I'm not about to do that shit because you know what's going on in your marriage, and I don't want to draw any assumptions from that. But if you are in a marriage with somebody who's trying to control you for money and you stressed out about it, they got you stressed out about it, or, you know, you're in a relationship with somebody who wants to marry you and they're trying to control you already with money, I would just say, you know, your prison is of your own making. And I'm not saying that people don't abuse other people. But what I'm saying is, if you're in a marriage that's shitty and you know it's shitty, I'm not saying just to up and leave and not know what to do with yourself and be on the street. But what I'm saying is to make plans and to set contingencies so that you can get up out that situation and stop asking, you know, the tarot readers about what you should do. You know that man, or you know that woman. You know what I mean? I knew that I didn't want to be married no more. If you're not sure, that's something that you got to go within and figure out for yourself. And I'm being real. And that's in any relationship. And I'm not trying to be hurtful. And yes, that's what we're here for. But we're not here to choose for you. We're not here to tell you. Because you could go and you could literally open up your phone and choke on readers telling you that your spouse is cheating. You could open up your phone and not even look. And here you go, 5, 10, 20 bitches telling you your spouse is cheating, okay? But it's really based on what you gonna do, because whether that motherfucker cheating or not, you what Beyonce say, what Cardi B decide, sometimes you just gonna stay. And that's up to you. So I can't tell you what to do. But there's definitely somebody who's married here. Either they're not gonna leave their spouse, and you're on the outside of a person's marriage, and they've been telling you that they're gonna leave their spouse, they're not. Or you're in a marriage where somebody is just controlling you and manipulating you, and you stressed the fuck out and burdened and tired. You feel like everything is on you. So you got to decide if you're going to leave or not. Okay. King of Wands definitely could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Possibly Aries though with the Hierophant, maybe Taurus, Leo, or Sag. And then you have the 5 of Swords here. Yeah. Somebody is, being crazy. 5 of Swords. And the King of Wands, somebody wants revenge. Somebody's devoted and committed to revenge. Whoever this fire sign is. Yeah, 6 of Cups. I feel like somebody's married with children. I don't know. I also feel like somebody's committed to getting revenge when it comes to the past. Yeah, Page of Wands and the Tower card. You might get some type of message of some type of destruction, Page of Wands. This could be a fire sign child and a fire sign father. I don't know. Like the father's a fire sign and a child is a fire sign. Like, yeah. I mean, the father could also be a Taurus, but it's strong Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Possibly Scorpio as well. There could be a Scorpio child and a Taurus or fire sign father. I don't know. Somebody could even be breaking up. There's a confirmation or a message about this tower, this disruption. But I feel like somebody really wants revenge. Somebody's committed to getting revenge. What's the Hierophant and the 6 of Cups? Justice. Okay. So this could be a divorce. With the tower, it could be a breakup. It could be a divorce. Now, I will say this. It feels like if you are the one who's married, this could be your divorce. Because you probably want it. Or that person wants it. I don't know. But if this is somebody else's marriage, I don't necessarily feel like they're getting a divorce or like it's final. I just can't say that. If this is your marriage, it feels like your marriage may be headed towards divorce in the next 3 months. There could be some type of paperwork that's been filed, or there could be a legal situation about custody when it comes to children. There is going to be a message or a confirmation that there's a breakup or there's some type of disruption in this family structure or in this organization. This could even be somebody, it don't even have to be marriage. It could be somebody in an organization. For some of you guys, you may have worked or been hired, consulted by an organization, and this organization is dissolving. There's a transformation or change happening that's meant to happen, and it's causing a tower. Like whatever this is manifesting in a tower. Some type of disruption, some type of breakup, some type of disorganization of the organization because it was never organized to begin with. Faulty structure collapsing, a faulty group collapsing. But it definitely has to do with this transformation, possibly this rebirth, since I just had to feel like I need to touch the card. Five of Swords, Five of Wands definitely signifies some type of disruption or obstacles. I feel like this rich man has to do with this in some way, shape, or form, or this man who want to look like he rich. It kind of feels like somebody who's a poser. I don't know if this person is actually rich, because they could be, or if it's somebody who just wants to be rich and tries to look like or act like they're rich. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of anxiety, a fear of what could happen that's stopping you from actually taking action, or stopping someone from taking action. I don't know if this is you or someone around you. This could be your mom and your daddy for all I know. It could be a friend. It could be somebody who you're dealing with. It could be you. I don't know. But there's fear and anxiety. Somebody's trying to stay in a comfort zone, but they're stressed out. The walls are starting to close in on a person here, because they're staying in a comfort zone that is uncomfortable now. Like the comfort zone has become uncomfortable. But I feel like they're petrified with fear, like a deer in headlights type of feeling, to where they can't take any action. Or someone is like in such a state of anxiety and panic that they do something stupid with the Magician reverse. I really strongly feel like somebody feels like they can't do anything, like their hands are tied, or that they can't do anything about a situation, but they actually can. Or there's a person who feels like the only thing that they can do is to be malicious or manipulative in order to get out of a situation. That could have been what happened to you in the past, possibly. This could be a situation where somebody still has not gotten over that. Whoever this is stressed out, or that could be what's unfolding right now. Ten of Swords at the bottom. Wow. And the Page of Wands. So yeah, there's going to be a breakup here, and somebody's going to feel betrayed when it comes to this breakup. But the message, the confirmation is coming in that there's a breakup happening, or there was a betrayal that happened. Some of you may be getting confirmation that your partner or spouse did cheat, but I'm not necessarily getting that, because we saw the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Somebody made a huge investment on something, and they don't want to give up on that investment because they feel like they put so much energy into it, to where they don't want to not get anything back from it, but they feel like they're not getting anything back from it. But it kind of feels like the longer someone stays trying to get back something from it, the longer that they're going to be depleted, or the more that they're going to be depleted. It's kind of like putting money into like a money pit. It's like putting money into a car that just keeps breaking down. It's like you don't want to lose the investment in the car, but at the same time, it's going to keep breaking down. So you're going to keep losing money regardless of what you do. A money pit. So it could be a money pit. It could be an energy pit. It could be a time pit, time waster, energy waster, money waster, something like that. I'm kind of getting that vibe from this masculine. It's like no matter how much money or energy or time or effort that they put into something, they're not going to get what they want out of it. Yeah. Whoever this sad woman is, I feel like is worried about being betrayed. And then exactly what they're worried about is what happens. But that's what the Nine of Swords is. It's like someone's worst nightmare comes true. But that's what the Nine of Swords. It's your worst nightmare coming true because you were too afraid to take action. And therefore, because you were too afraid to take action, the worst nightmare comes true. Or because you fed into the fear, you took the wrong action and your worst nightmare comes true. I don't know what it is. Which one? It's either a lack of action making your worst fear a reality, or it's the wrong action making your worst fear a reality. And it all stems from this like fear and anxiety. Of an ending or something coming to an end. But it's like this creativity is positive. That's crazy. And then you got karmic partner and anxiety over here. So there could be somebody stressed out about you getting some type of new career. You could be feeling the stress from this new career, But you could have somebody who's stressed out about like some type of work that you're doing, or the fact that you're not like paying attention to them. I definitely feel a vibe of somebody who is having some type of proposal happen, and this proposal is making somebody else upset. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know if I don't know who's on the fool's errand. Somebody's on a fool's errand. But I don't know if you're the one getting this proposal, this new job, this new relationship, whatever, and it's got somebody else feeling anxious. But it definitely feels to me that someone is worried about an opportunity coming in for someone else. It's like something happening quickly, but it's like it's been taken forever. That's still the energy that I'm getting. Things coming to the light after all this time. After all this time, the light is going to shine. After all this time, the light is going to shine. Okay. In the next 3 months, let's use this deck. Y'all be sure to like the video, you guys. Subscribe. Click the link below for the GoFundMe to donate, you guys. $5 or $10 is greatly appreciated. Small amounts definitely do go a long way. And even if you think it's small, it's really not. The more you guys donate, the more opportunities that you'll have to have your name entered into the raffle, my loves. And we're going to be doing that on Lionsgate. I'm going to collect all you guys' names and how much you donated, total it out, and put those entries into the raffle. I will go back to the date that I first announced the raffle, and I'll take those PayPal, Zelle. Yeah, those PayPal and Zelle entries too, because I know some of y'all did it through PayPal and Zelle. Even though it's kind of frustrating because I have to go collect your names and you guys didn't follow directions, I know that it possibly is a reason as to why you did it. So I'm not going to like, chastise you about it. I did a little bit because I wish people would follow directions. But I understand that some of you guys have already emailed me and like explained it to me. So I'm not tripping about it. I'm just going to collect everybody's names and then we're going to do the raffle. So if you want to donate, be sure to do so before that raffle starts, because if you donate on the day of, it's not going to count. I'm just saying, because I'm not going to be chasing behind people trying to figure out what's going on, okay? When it comes to the next 3 months for Pisces, what are the messages? What does Pisces need to know? Please expand upon these messages, Spirit. 2 of Cups reversed. Okay. What is the next 3 months? Oof. 10 of Cups. Get the fuck out of here. And the Death card at the bottom. The Sun was at the bottom with the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. And look at this. I just saw this. 3 of Wands again. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. So March could be significant, but it could be talking about the next 3 months. Signifying that 3. 2 of Cups reversed, High Priestess, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups reversed, 10 of Cups, High Priestess. Pisces energy real strong. Your energy is super strong in this reading. Knight of Swords, there could be some type of communication, a Death card, and a 3 of Wands. So yeah, this is a big transformation that's going on within the next 3 months. Period. Your intuition is going to be really strong. I feel like your dreams are going to be really strong. You may have a lot of dreams where no one's talking, or you don't talk or say anything, you just listen. There's something about a lack of communication or silence. Yeah, you may want to go watch that Silence is Golden reading on the Underground for whatever reason. Silence is golden. Your silence is golden. There could be a Scorpio here that you're not talking to. Or there's like a Scorpio here who expected you not to communicate, or knew that you weren't going to communicate, or you knew that they weren't going to communicate. I don't know what that's about. I feel like you're transforming and you're not saying anything to people. It's like you're transforming and you're not saying anything to people. You're not telling people what's going on. You're not explaining anything. I feel like you're transforming and you're not talking. You're just turning your back. I feel like there's something about like what you expect to happen in the next 3 months versus what's actually going to happen in the next 3 months. And it's not what you expect, but your intuition is also telling you that you've seen something about it to where you kind of know what's going to happen. Something like that. It's feeling real cryptic. Y'all be sure to like the video, you guys, okay? I wish I could just go and do the reading without saying it, but please stop fucking with me, okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh. Ooh. Somebody does not want you to move on to something new. Somebody does not want you to move on to something new, or somebody does not want you to get an opportunity, Pisces. They want you to come back. Some of y'all may not want someone to move on to someone new, but you're going to have to lay off it. But there definitely feels like a situation where somebody wants you to come back, or they don't want you to move on to something new. What's this Two of Cups reverse? What's this Two of Cups reverse when it comes to Pisces in the next 3 months? Spirit, Chariot. Something is moving forward. Cancer energy really strongly as well. Three of Swords. Someone's disappointed, heartbroken. There could be a breakup here, or just some type of pain, sadness, depression, disappointment. I definitely feel like somebody's crying, or there's a lot of sadness about moving forward. Like, you could be very emotional about moving forward because it means you can't talk to people. It means you can't communicate with people. It means you have to move on from like things that you used to do. Your stomping ground, whatever your stomping ground is, you can't stomp there no more. Okay. And it's going to take a lot of strength and courage. It's going to take a lot of mental, emotional fortitude. That's kind of why I use this talisman deck, because I was seeing the courage card in my head. What else for this Two of Cups reverse? Death card again. Okay, how many times do we need to see it? Your transformation is speeding up. Your transformation is progressing forward. I also feel like there's a direction shift where it's like you're going to have to decide who you're going to talk to, who you're not going to talk. Like, there are some people, places, and things that you really have to leave behind in order to have whatever this is that's coming in. And I kind of feel like there is a person here who could be trying to do something drastic to you within the next 3 to 6 months because they're upset that you're not communicating with them, or they're feeling burdened or anxious because they just feel like there's nothing they can do about you moving forward. Excuse me. 10 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So there's definitely some communication here that's changing between you and this family member. It feels like your brother, your sister, your child, your parent, your cousin. But it feels more like brother, sister, mom, dad, child. You know, it might be your cousin. It could even be like people who you've dated, people who you've talked to casually, situationships. Like, it's just some people who you just can't fuck with, because I feel like it's coming to the point where your vision is changing. It's coming to the point where you have to change what you do on an everyday basis, what you do every single day, because those habits like regurgitate the same results that you've been having. Those habits regurgitate the same. It's like you got to change something up. It's something about spontaneity as well. Being more spontaneous. Not really telling people what you're about to do before you do it. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people who are afraid of this change. Like, there's a lot of people who already got crossed out. There's a lot of people who know they're going to get crossed out. There's a lot of people who are asking for forgiveness. But the change is coming regardless of who likes it or not. And I definitely feel like this could be a collective thing as well. It feels like this could be more so something that's happening on a worldwide stage, or I don't know, a countrywide stage, wherever you at. But there's definitely a change in communication. Something is moving forward really quickly with the Chariot and the 8 of Wands. And I feel like it has to do with you going towards your goals or your dreams, or following the intuition that you have inside of you, following that drive and that urge inside of you to reach the heights that you know that you're meant to reach. But it's going to be like you can I just heard you could get with this, or you could get with that, or you could get with this, or you could get with that, or you could get with this, or you could get with that. That's what I'm hearing with the Chariot. It's either this or that. You got to choose this or that. Do you want this or do you want that? And if you want that, then you have to do what it takes to get that. But if you want this, then you can have this. But if you want that, you got to go do that. And that's what I have to say about that. So some people are going to have to, like, the communication is changing. And I feel like there are certain people who, there's certain people who are getting left behind. What's this 10 of Cups? Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Two of Swords, Four of Cups, Two of Swords, Three of Cups. I'm gonna need for y'all to work on being ungrateful, okay? There's something that's good that's happening to you guys that, I don't know. It kind of goes back to when I said I had that nice situation with the speechless reading. I got 13,000 views and I just kind of breezed past it. There's something about how you don't see this celebration, or you're not paying attention to this celebration or whatever this is, and you don't see it, so therefore you don't appreciate it. There's something about that. There could also be a friend or a family member who feels ignored or unappreciated by you. Like you're ignoring them or you're not celebrating with them and they're just by themselves or something. I feel like that's because they didn't appreciate you or they weren't grateful for you. But you don't want to make the same mistake in your own life by not being grateful or realizing the things that you should be grateful for. So what it feels like to me is that the way you're moving is changing and you're not communicating ahead of time what you're about to do. And I feel like people feel that you're celebrating without them because you didn't tell me that you was having this party because you wasn't invited. Oh, you didn't tell me that you got a promotion because it wasn't none of your goddamn business, bitch. Oh, you didn't tell me that you was dating somebody because you always try to take motherfuckers from me, bitch. Stay out my goddamn business. You get what I'm saying? Like that type of energy. So I definitely feel like something is moving forward because we already saw the 8 of Wands. Chariot is out here and we have the 6 of Swords now. I definitely feel like there is a calming of the waters. There's still things that need to be healed, but there's a lot that you should be celebrating, or there's a lot that you should be grateful for, a lot that you should be happy for right now. And there's definitely a lot that that you should be happy for right now. There's a lot that you should be celebrating right now. You're being guided as well. You're being protected as you go. Some of you guys may have to do things alone or do things on your own. Or you may feel like you're alone, but you're not actually alone. There go doors trying to close again, y'all. They don't be closed until I turn on the reading, so I know it's the ancestors talking. Hey, y'all. They was like, bitch, why you so loud? We could hear you. Oh, man. I also feel like there's a change or a shift in your attitude. So for a lot of you guys, you know to be grateful. For a lot of you guys, you understand what I'm saying when it comes to like having an attitude of gratitude and appreciating what you have and seeing clearly what the blessings are. A lot of you already know that. A lot of you are acting on that. A lot of you are practicing that in your everyday life. I feel like you're consistently devoted to or focused on moving forward and celebrating moving forward, and you don't see anything negative. And I feel like that is giving you this like really dreamy aspect of your life that's coming in. So, you're committed to moving forward. You're committed to moving on. You're committed to healing from things and getting to a calmer place in your life. I feel like some of you could be moving towards some type of commitment and you don't see it coming. Some of you could be about to be in a really nice relationship. I'm going to be honest with you, because we just saw the Hierophant and the Six of Swords. There could be someone coming towards you, maybe a Taurus or an Aries, possibly a Libra as well. Somebody could be coming towards you that you don't even see, that's going to want to date you, maybe offering you something. You may be dating people now, you're just ignoring people because you don't fuck with them. They don't fuck with you. But it's like you don't see, as you're sitting here frustrated with your options, or as you're sitting here like feeling like you don't have anybody that you can really relate to, there's going to be somebody who offers you this cup, and it's coming in unexpectedly to where you don't see it. Can I get one more card for this Two of Cups reverse? Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's gonna, you're literally embodying, whether you're masculine or feminine, you're embodying this level of confidence that has literally, it's showing how you have transformed. It's showing people how you've changed. It's showing the level of work that you've been putting in on yourself. You know, you're finding the confidence to change your life. And part of that has to do with like leaving old things behind, leaving old people, places, and things behind, not indulging in those same situations. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Interesting. Yeah, and I definitely feel like you have a sense that there have been some people. You stand out regardless, Pisces. With the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, you definitely stand out in a lot of situations. And you see how that Five of Swords looking at that Queen of Wands. You stand out in a lot of situations where I feel like people are jealous or envious or bitter when it comes to the way that you stand out. Yeah. I feel like somebody from your past could definitely feel like it's not fair. Like the partner that you get could definitely be somebody who is of a higher echelon. Okay. Or it's not really of a higher echelon for you, but it's of a higher echelon for the person who's looking at you in that relationship. I do feel like some of y'all could be meeting someone. Very interesting. Some of you may be expecting some type of opportunity to come when it comes to your career. That's what you're focusing on most. But the relationship may come in. And I feel like if you, I mean, you don't have to take the relationship, but I kind of feel that all of these changes, like whatever comes in first doesn't really matter, but it's indicative of how your life is going to be evolving over the next 3 months. By the time we get to, what is this, July, August, September, October. By the time we get to October, some of y'all may be in a relationship. By the time we get to October, some of you guys may be in a whole new career or job. But I feel like it's all kind of connected. I feel like also you guys need to realize that you have the ability and the confidence. You have the essence, the je ne sais quoi, the aura to be able to change your scenery or change where you are to like meet someone new. It's like I feel like some of you guys are changing where you live, city, state, or zip code, and that could definitely bring more like abundance into your life as far as meeting someone that you really want to be with. I feel like some of you guys could literally just decide that you're just not going to talk to anybody who's in your phone. You may block them, you may delete them, you may let them know what's up. But I really feel like there's connections and relationships with the Two of Cups reversed that are not of your highest good, that you are basically cutting off and finally having the confidence to cut off and move away from. And while you're celebrating that, or while you're celebrating this new job opportunity, or while you're celebrating some type of positive like growth, you don't see, first of all, that the people who you walked away from are going to be very like irritated that they're not included. And they're also going to know the reason why they're not included, because you never had that type of positivity happen when they were around. So they're going to know that they were the problem. But it's like they're also going to be a little confused as to like how. I just feel like if you guys are not careful though, you could fall into that trap of being ungrateful for what you have. So don't be that bitch. Wake up. Like the video, you guys. What's the High Priestess for Pisces? What's the High Priestess for Pisces? What is this High Priestess? Oh, there it is. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, the Star and the Wheel. Ooh. Ooh. Yep, you had to do something on your own. You had to get rid of all that baggage and riffraff from all these other fucking people who was too scared to live life. Like, Pisces, that's really what it feels like strongly for me. It seems like you had to get rid of all the extra baggage and riffraff from people who were making you afraid to take action, or who were trying to manipulate you into being afraid to take action, or people who were too afraid to live their own life. You had to get rid of those people. It's something that you had to do singularly on your own, and your intuition was telling you that that's what had to happen. So you had to drop these other zeros so you could get with a hero. And the hero could be you, bitch. I don't know. But that's just what it feels like. I feel like you've been praying and hoping and really putting a lot of energy into something, working hard on something with the 9 of Pentacles. This is not just you just deciding on a whim one day that you want to just grow some grapes or grow some tomatoes or some apples or whatever. I feel like you put a lot of thought and time and energy and money and effort into something that has the potential to pay off, okay? Because we keep seeing the Ace of Pentacles, but it had to wait until you got all of these unordained connections out of your life. Like, you had to have the confidence to leave those things behind. And I feel like by you doing that, Spirit is rewarding you. Remember when we talked about the lemon earlier? Whatever you're doing, it's not a lemon. But I feel like, oh, excuse me, what you were indulging in, what you were, I don't know, what the people, places, and situations that you were dealing with in the recent past, or that you're getting out of right now. Because I feel like you're getting, whatever this is I'm talking about, is in your life right now still. So I don't know if it's bad habits. I don't know if it's raggedy people. I don't know if it's wishy-washy situationships. I don't know if it's a bogus ass job. I don't know if it's some place that you like to go all the time. But whatever it is, you're getting it out right now. It's like you're purging it right now. And in the next 3 months, you're going to see the benefit of you doing that. You don't see it right now, but there is a benefit to you doing that. Ignoring these friends, ignoring these family members, ignoring these situationships that don't actually support you. Like, that's the lemon. That's the money pit that you're now deciding not to throw any more time, energy, effort, or money into. And I feel like whatever this is that you actually do has the potential to grow, and your intuition is telling you that, and you can see that. To where it's like the sky is the limit at this point. Dang, and it's a rainbow in that card and rainbow energy in that card. And I was just singing the song, and I wish on all the rainbows that I see. I wish on all the people who really dream. I just feel like you should be mindful. Be careful not to expect your 10 of Cups to look a certain way, and then because it doesn't look the way you want it to look, not recognize it when it actually gets there. Bitch, I'm going to only say it so many times, okay? But with this Star and this Wheel of Fortune, it's like what you've hoped for, what you've poured your energy into, what you've prayed for, what you have, just put a lot of your effort into and made yourself vulnerable to. You've allowed Spirit to work through you. You've been a vessel. It's like that focus on that is going to pay off. I think something is going to shift, and your intuition tells you so. I just heard dun 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 dun, for the Bible tells me so. Jesus, is it Jesus loves me? Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, I know, for the Bible tells me so. I don't know why I just heard that song. What's the High Priestess? What's the High Priestess? 9 of Pentacles for Pisces. Ace of Pentacles, look. I'm just saying. You gotta do something on your own, though. It's not that you won't have help. Like I said, there's always somebody watching. Even if you think nobody sees you being ungrateful, somebody sees you being ungrateful. So don't do it. Even if your friends or these haters or fucking people who cheated on you, even if they think that nobody saw what they did, people see what they did. So it's like, even if you think nobody sees you when it comes to love and nobody, if you're invisible, somebody sees you. I see it in this reading. Because I've been feeling like that lately. Like, people see me on these channels. Like, y'all see me on these channels and y'all see, like, what people say. Like, even on the videos where I have my face shown and everybody's like, oh my God, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Like, I know I'm beautiful. Like, not in a vain way. Like, but I know I'm beautiful. I know I have a pretty face. I know I have pretty features. And I'm not necessarily a conventional beauty in my opinion, just because of the way that I'm built and how I know I look. And it's not saying anything in a negative way towards me, but I know I'm unique in terms of my looks and my appearance. But y'all, the way folks be hollering at me on the internet is totally different from the way folks be hollering at me in real life. And the way folks be hollering at me in real life is like non-existent. And I mean, people do holler at me, but it's like the people who I feel like I would want, they don't be interested in me. But it always be them weird, goofy ass motherfuckers. Like, I just went out and I was like, that's part of the reason. Something in me was like, girl, I am not gonna. Hey, baby girl. Yeah. Hey, poo-poo stanky girl. Is that my baby girl? Snowflake. You gonna say hey? Who is that? Is that my girl? Come here. You want to say something to the people? She just sashayed over here, child. That girl. Listen, but it was this man. He would not, like, I was trying to get off the bar. He just kept trying to touch me. I'm like, nigga, if you don't get your hands off me, I'll be quick to kick a nigga in his balls. I don't care. I'll kick you right in your nuts. And you'll have even less an opportunity to extend your bloodline. Okay? Because if you don't back the hell up off me, I was trying to tell that man to back up off me. And then he still, even in the parking lot, was still trying to talk to me. And I'm not trying to be like weird. I just was not interested. And I'm sorry. But like, I'm not trying to block my blessings. But you shouldn't just take everybody. This is the thing. There's a difference between blocking your blessings and taking everybody who comes your way. You're not supposed to just take everybody who comes your way. That's not how it's supposed to go either. It's a balance to it. And it's like, I'm just not going to just take any old thing because other motherfuckers don't be wanting to talk to me. And it's just also too, like, sometimes what you think you want is not actually what you want, or what you think you want is not actually what's good for you. And then it's other times where you have something really good in front of you and you block your blessings. Because I feel like it has to be a combination. There has to be a combination of physical attraction, mental attraction, emotional attraction, and spiritual attraction. When it comes to any relationship, you can't just have a physical attraction and there's no mental connection. You can't just have a mental connection and there's no physical attraction. You can't have an emotional connection with somebody but not be able to connect mentally or physically. And even if you have the physical, mental, and maybe even the emotional attraction, there has to be some deeper spiritual connection to make it like last, in my opinion. All of it has to be balanced. So there may be times in your relationship or in your life where you have relationships where some of it's balanced and some of it's not balanced. Okay, there may be times where you have more of a physical connection with people and you're more in your root or your sacral. Okay. Then there may be other times where you're more in your third eye and your crown, and that type of relationship is more present. And it just depends on where you are in your life. But I feel like if you want to have something that's really long lasting with somebody, or you want to have situations that really are beneficial and meaningful, not just when it comes to love, but just in relationships in general, there has to be a balance of mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual attraction and connection and chemistry. I don't know why I just went off on that tangent, y'all. But I feel like I was saying something. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom again, and then the Eight of Pentacles. I just feel that there's definitely like I remember why. Because there's somebody who's watching you. You feel like nobody's watching you. That's why I started talking about that. Because it always seems like when I go out, don't nobody give a fuck about me unless it's like the grimiest, low-lifest niggas. And I'm just like, really? Like, I don't like me. And then when I go online and try to meet people, it be the same niggas just online. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't even matter where I be in different places. Like, I be in Atlanta. I be in different places all over the city, child. And it just be the same shit, different day. And I be like, okay, do I need to go to fucking Timbuktu? Do I need to go to a different country? Because even though y'all are like, oh yes, Casey, go. Okay, let's be realistic. One day I'll get there. But I can't go right now. I can't drop everything and go right now. It's just, you know, unless God just provides a way. I mean, I'm not saying it ain't possible, but I'm just saying, like, that's the type of thing I be on sometimes. And I be like, damn, does anybody see me? Does anybody really see me for who I am and see me? But part of it is also my responsibility, because I have to be like, okay, the person who's supposed to see me might not see me because I'm trying to be a certain way. And it's not that I'm trying to be a certain way. I've been conditioned to be a certain way. So you may be in a situation where, long story short, because I be long-winded, y'all, but you may be in a situation where you may feel like nobody sees you. You know, you may feel like nobody's really paying attention to you, but they actually are. It's like that goes back again to the kids in the street. If the parent didn't see, I was going to see. If I could do anything about it. If there was a kid that was like, oh my God, I went to fucking Rainbow the other day and this lady was calling her child. She was speaking Spanish. I can't remember the child name. I should know it as many times as she was yelling it. But everybody in the store, I was like, Lord God, like I'm damn near down on my knees praying for her to find her child, because my heart was beating so fast. We're all looking around the store trying to find a little girl. She hiding in the little things. Hiding in the little things, child. The store is full of clothes, full of racks and everything. She hiding in the racks. And all the women in the store was looking for the girl. And even like, because there was a lot of Latino women in the store looking for the girl. And then there was a lot of black women in the store shopping. And we was kind of looking at each other. Like, the black women was looking at each other like, damn, what's gonna happen? Like, we was all trying to figure out what they were saying, but after a while we knew that they were talking about the baby was missing. So then we all started looking for the baby, and everybody in the store was looking for the baby. And then thank God they found the baby. She even left the store, came back, they found the baby, and the baby was just hiding in the little rack. She was real little. Oh my God. But it was a scary situation. And it's like that, but that goes back to what I said. Even if you don't see, even if people think other people don't see, even if you don't see, somebody's seeing something. Even if you think you're not being seen with what you do and what you create, you're being seen. Even if you feel like nobody loves you or nobody wants you or nobody's ever going to be in a relationship with you or want to be in a relationship with you, there's somebody out there for you. But you have to live in your most true, authentic version of who you are and be the most true and authentic version of who you are in order for that to be recognized. That's why I don't give a fuck about if these readings is an hour long, 2 hours long, whatever goddamn, however long the readings are, that's how long they are. And if people are mad talking about get to the point, well, guess what? There's plenty of channels you can watch, baby boo. I free you so that you can go ahead and find them. You don't have to tell me that I'm too long-winded. You don't have to tell me about what I'm doing. I'm not saying anybody's doing that, but I'm just using that as an example. Your situation is your situation, and the more that you are just true to who you are in the most high vibrational version of who you are, the easier it's going to be for the things that are meant for you to find you. And that's, I genuinely desired that for myself and for you guys watching. I genuinely want that for all of us. I genuinely want us to all find the things that we are meant to find and have the things that are meant to find us. Whether it's a place to live, or whether it's a fucking relationship, or whether it's a job, or whether it's a creative endeavor opportunity, or whether it's a fucking 4-leaf clover on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want whatever's meant for us to find us. So that's why I try to share these things and allow spirit to channel through me, because this is literally channeling. I don't be remembering what the fuck I say. So that's why sometimes you read the title, it may not make a whole lot of sense to what's going on. I don't know. I just be trying to push it on the title, y'all. Just click on the video and watch it. But I'm just saying, like, that's what it is. So there's definitely, I don't know. I just went into a trance, bitch. There's definitely something shifting. Definitely. What you hope for, what you've prayed for, the shift is coming in for that. I also feel like something about time is significant as well. Okay, your circle is significant. We always talk about this being our circle. And a part of this is basically you not speaking to certain people because they're not in your highest good. Oh. A lot of you guys are ignoring people because you see the illusion in whatever they're doing. And I just feel like more opportunities are going to start coming in because it's just you by yourself now. I'm just saying, that's what I feel. Yep, Two of Pentacles. You're going to have to really decide. It's really about Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, strong Virgo energy and Capricorn energy. Pisces is out here. Cancer is out here. Libra's out here. Scorpio's definitely out here. And Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I said Libra. There's going to be so many things that you guys are going to be balancing. But I also feel like you guys are balancing things out. Like, you're just very powerful. You have the power to do these things. 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. Yeah. I feel like there's a burden that you're moving on from. I also feel like there's a lot of work that you have collectively done over time that now you're finally going to be able to reap the benefits of. You're reaching a destination here. It's been hard for you to balance all of this. It's been hard for you to keep yourself afloat. It's been hard for you to kind of keep things together because there's been a lot of waves that you've been kind of riding and you've been just trying to make it to shore, figuratively speaking. Yeah, but I feel like that stress, robbing Peter to pay Paul, all those situations where you kind of feel burdened and stressed out by things that you really kind of couldn't control, I feel like that's coming to an end. I feel like things are balancing out and you're going to be able to move forward. Move forward. Jeez. Four of Swords and the Star card. This is definitely about healing. This is definitely about something being healed. Okay. Yeah, 5 of Wands. Somebody may want to heal some type of conflict with you, but it's because you won. If they're coming talking about, oh, I want to heal something with you, it's because they know you won. And I don't necessarily think that, you know, it's going to sound dumb, but I don't necessarily think that you care to win, even though it feels good maybe to win, or it feels good to feel like you were right in a situation. I don't think, yeah, look, 6 of Wands, see what I'm saying? I don't even think that's what it's about for you. I don't know. I just think somebody wants to like offer you some type of peace offering, possibly because you are the one who is looking successful. So just be mindful. Like, it's okay to forgive people. It's okay to, you know, let things go and be like water under the bridge. Let bygones be bygones. But It's like you don't have to separate from people and burn bridges when you separate from them, but you also don't have to like allow them to be in your life, because there's definitely a karmic partner or someone around you who has a lot of anxiety because you're getting some type of justice for the past. Okay. What's this Four of Cups? Three of Cups. Yeah, there's like a friend group or someone who you're dating or some type of celebration that someone is unhappy about. Yeah, Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody is not invited. You left somebody in the cold by themselves. They are not invited. Six of Wands, okay? There's some type of party or celebration that someone's not invited to. It could be a wedding. It could be some of y'all a wedding. Some of y'all, there could be this sad woman who's upset because, I don't know, maybe she tried to stress you out. I don't know who this bitch is. Somebody tried to stress you out about something. And I feel like it was because they were worried that you would leave them. I don't know what this is, but I feel like you left anyway, or you're doing whatever you need to do anyway. What's this Three of Cups down here? Ten of Cups. That's crazy. Yeah, so there's like a family celebration. Ten of Cups, Three of Cups twice. That could definitely be a family reunion, a wedding, some type of anniversary party, or like it could even be a graduation party. I don't know. It's some type of party or celebration. And it's happening to celebrate some type of victory, and someone is not happy about it. That's just plain and simple. The Three of Cups are right there. And right there. And it's in the Four of Cups. And somebody is like, I don't know. You want a drink? No. Why are you so upset? Somebody's sucking their teeth. I don't know. This could be about work, because we definitely saw the Eight of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Something that you're working on. Some of y'all could be building a house. Some of you could be graduating from college. Maybe your kid is graduating from high school. There could even be a celebration of a promotion or a job. Like I said, a proposal or a wedding. It could be any type of happy moment. Super happy. Super happy. And it's like you worked really hard. What's the Ten of Cups with the Three of Cups? What's the Ten of Cups with the Three of Cups? Y'all be sure to like the video. The Star. Yeah, I feel like this is something that you tried to keep your hope alive about, but it was hard. Like secretly, there were times where you may have fluctuated back and forth, where you felt like you weren't going to reach this goal, or you felt like you were never going to get whatever this is. But I'm telling you, yeah, you may have felt very hopeless about a situation, or you feared the future as to how something would work out. Or you thought something couldn't happen. You thought your dream was never going to be able to come true. Yeah, Two of Swords. That's a Six of Swords. But it is. I feel like it is. There's forward progress. You're reaching a goal and you don't see it. Yeah, the Fool card. I feel like you took a leap of faith, or you're taking a risk right now. You're taking a leap of faith right now to move forward towards something that you don't even fully believe you can do. But the fact that you have the courage to still do so, it's like people are like, oh, well, if you don't believe, then you don't have no faith. Like, child, sometimes people be really pissing me off because I do my best, but I'm not pressed about it. I'm just going to tell y'all as an example. Somebody, the same person that I had told y'all a while back that said I was like shoving it down your throats about the GoFundMe and all that other type of shit when I wasn't even the one who started the GoFundMe, right? That same person was like, oh, it makes it seem like if you keep asking people for donations, it makes it seem like you don't have faith in God. And I can't stand that old bogus ass, old slave mentality church bullshit, okay? Just because, right, your faith sometimes wavers, God knows your heart. Sometimes you may not 100% believe that things happen. That's why it's called miracles. The word wouldn't exist if there wasn't a wavering of faith at times, right? Even now, like I'm filming these readings, I didn't film shit because I was sick. On 4th of July, I went out and tried to celebrate 4th of July. I was irritated because it got rained on, but it was very symbolic because the person who I was with kind of always tries to rain on my parade, and I went ahead and had to check a bitch. But you know what? I ain't even gonna go into it because I'm trying to be respectful, but I did. After a few days went by, I had to check a bitch because it was some things that went down that I didn't appreciate. And I went ahead and spoke on some things that I've been keeping inside for a long time. And it was just the way it had to go down. Okay. But I was a little sick because I was out there dancing in the rain, singing in the rain, literally. I was dancing to the D, and everybody, it was so crazy because you remember that video. Some of y'all probably saw that video where this girl was the only girl at the pool party in the pool. And everybody was looking at her crazy. I felt like that bitch. Because the rain started and I was just having a good time like dancing. And before I knew it, I looked up and everybody was like standing under the thing because they didn't want to get wet in the rain. And I swear to God, my muffin cap was peeled back blue. Okay, because my wig was slipping back. My whole wig done slipped back. My whole wig about to come off. Didn't give a damn. Was still out there in the rain, wet. Everybody was looking at me. But I was there because I wanted to have a good time. And I was irritated that it rained. And I wanted to see fireworks. And I didn't even get to really see the fireworks like how I wanted to. Like, it was just a whole bunch of shit. But at the end of the day, I appreciate the experience. I had fun. But I definitely caught a little cold because I was out there in the rain. But it sat me down the way it needed to. Ma'am, get out my bowl, ma'am. Snowflake. You being greedy. Why you in my bowl? All right now. Don't get yourself sick. She eating blueberries out my bowl. That girl eating blueberries out my bowl. I can't deal with that cat. But yeah, it's like, okay, what am I talking about? I'm talking about a situation where you probably didn't believe 100% in what it is that you were doing, but you had enough faith to do it. It's okay. It's okay if you don't have 100% of your faith and you're not always, unwavering with your faith. It's okay. Sometimes your faith is going to waver. Sometimes you're going to sway. But at the end of the day, it's the fact that God sees that if you put that foot out there, if you put that, faith enough in God or source or whoever you believe in to start doing whatever, even if you feel like you go up and down sometimes, the fact that you still try every day, the fact that you still get up and do what you need to do, that's what God is looking at as far as your faith. If you were just to stop and give up and take yourself out, then that would be a lack of faith. But the fact that you keep getting up every day and trying your best, that's what God is seeing. That's why you're getting rewarded and you don't see that. You don't know that yet. You haven't learned that yet, but you're about to learn. And I feel like Spirit not only wants you to see the blessings that come forward towards you in other people and places and situations so that you don't miss it, but also within yourself as well. Knight of Swords and a Temperance card. Yep. I also feel like people just right now kind of don't believe that you're going to do what you say you're going to do. So it's time for those people to get the fuck out your life, okay? What's this Two of Pentacles? Y'all be sure to like the video. The Moon and the Queen of Wands. That's what came out before with the Two of Pentacles, didn't it? Oh, no. Yeah. It's like confidence and fear. Or this like hidden confidence, possibly. Feeling courageous, but also feeling like fear, but you're not showing your fear. Sometimes it comes out, Devil and the Seven of Wands, but there's a lot of like defending your position. I feel like most of the communication that you have with people is you like defending your position. Somebody doesn't want you to do something on your own, or somebody doesn't want to allow you to do something on your own because they want to try to take credit for something that you're doing. But I don't think that spirit was going to give you this opportunity if this person was still in your life, because they would have tried to egotistically, vainly try to take credit for it, even if they don't tell you that. They're going to, oh, I always believed in you. They're going to do one of the I always believed in you, Pisces. Or, oh, you know, that's why when I gave you $5 for gas, because I believed in you. And they're going to try to make you feel like they did it. And Spirit doesn't want it to happen. Spirit wants them to be gone when you get it, so that you could feel like, damn, I did this for me. And I did this on my own. They don't want you to be confused at all about why you did something. And even if you know that you did it, there could be people who have the ability to try to manipulate your mind and make you think that you didn't do it. Oh, I always believed in you, Pisces. I always knew that you would do it, even when that's not actually true. Because it's kind of like, hey, in your mind, Pisces, right? If they say, oh, I always believed that you would do it. I always knew you could do it. And they're not actually there. You're going to know that that's some bullshit. Like, if you remove someone from your life, and after all this time of them being in your life, you finally remove them, and then something good happens, it goes to show that it was always you. But if it happens to you while they're there, and if it happens to you while they're in your life, you're going to feel like you need them, or you need this thing, or you need this person, or you need this circumstance in order for this good thing to happen to you, but you actually don't. That's why the karmic partner card is there. Because it's like, if they're not in your life and you get the blessing, you know that it was you and God. But if they're in your life when you get the blessing, there's like this question. There's this reasonable doubt that pops into your mind somehow, because possibly how they manipulated you in the past to make you think that they're the reason for your blessing when in reality they're not. I hope that makes sense. What's the Ace of Pentacles over here? Two of Pentacles again. Yeah, so there may be an opportunity that you're not sure about whether or not you should take it, or there's two opportunities that you're trying to balance at the same time, two things that you're trying to balance at the same time, but I feel like you can do it. You can do it. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Yeah, the Empress. I feel like you have everything you need. Queen of Pentacles as well. You have everything you need. Even if you feel like you're juggling, or you feel like you don't have what you need, you actually do, with the Nine of Pentacles being there as well. Okay. Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Someone may want to communicate how they feel about, excuse me, about some type of abundance that you're receiving. I don't know what that's about. Seven of Cups and the Chariot. Yeah, somebody I feel is confused about why you're moving forward. It feels to me that there's a secret that somebody knows you're keeping, or you know that there's a secret someone else is keeping. Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. That's what I was feeling earlier when I was talking to y'all about how somebody feels like you know what they're doing behind your back, or you know their secret in some way, shape, or form. I feel like you saw something clearly for what it is. And I think sometimes somebody feels like they hid it well. They hid the secret well. But sometimes this person feels like they are caught by you. I really don't think that you know what someone is doing, but it's definitely a situation where you can feel what someone is doing. And that's why you make the choice that you make. I feel like you're moving forward on your own. Whatever this Chariot is, it's causing you to have more options. What's the Chariot? The Sun and the Queen of Cups. Yeah. It's like, you feel free. I feel like there's also clarity when it comes to your feelings about moving forward. I feel like you guys are happy about moving forward or moving on from something. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. What's the Queen of Wands right here? Two of Swords, King of Cups. Death card, Ace of Wands. I don't know, y'all. I'm finna go. Yeah, Death card, Ace of Wands. What's this Death card right here? Ten of Swords. What's this Death card? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that feels betrayed by you being happy and like moving forward when it comes to something. I feel like you're feeling happy. You may have strong Cancer in your chart, or there's some type of significance to Cancer, or this could just be because it's coming up in Cancer season. Feels like a Taurus or a Virgo is confused about why you're moving forward without them, why you're moving on without them or something. Two of Cups and the Hangman. Yeah, see, and this Two of Cups came up again. I just feel like you feel that somebody's been betraying you. And you're changing the fact you're not going to communicate things with them because you want to see. It could even just be a science experiment, bitch. You may just want to see what's going to happen if you don't say anything to this person. Yeah, Five of Cups. Tower. Seven of Wands. Four of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like someone is sad. This sad woman again. Depressed. Feeling ungrateful, unhappy. I feel like somebody's just unhappy with their own situation. I don't know exactly who this is, but it's like, I just feel like somebody thought that nobody was watching, or somebody thought that nobody could see them like doing whatever they've been doing to you. Somebody thought that nobody would see them, or that if they singled you out like some petty clique shit, you know, like high school girls, the popular crowd, I don't know, somebody may have thought you were a part of the popular crowd and then they kicked you out the popular crowd because I don't know what the fuck. Okay, it seemed like some high school immature ass bullshit that somebody was doing, and they thought nobody would see them, or nobody was watching, or that nothing would happen. But I feel like it did, or it is, or it's about to. It did, or it is, or it's about to. Yeah, somebody's feeling sad because you don't want to talk to them or date them or be friends with them anymore. Somebody's feeling sad because you're no longer interested in being around them. And it's like no matter what they say, no matter what they do, they can't change your mind. I feel like you just didn't see that you had to move on from these people to get what it is that you wanted because they weren't happy for your success. It's like you've been dreaming of something and wanting something for so long, but you just didn't realize that somebody was just trying to tear it down. That that it wasn't built on a strong foundation, because if it was built on a strong foundation, then they would be happy for you, or whatever you wanted would have already come to fruition in your life. But it's something about like some of the bricks are rotted, like the wood is rotted or something like that when it comes to the foundation. And I feel like somebody was trying to manipulate your emotions because I feel like somebody did not want you to see that you could do something on your own. And I just feel like this is something that's transpiring over different situations in your life. And I feel like you finally expressed your feelings about some shit. What it really feels like is somebody was trying. It's like every time you got to the point where you were ready to do something or you wanted to do something, it's like somebody came in and made you doubt it, or somebody came in and made you question yourself, or somebody came in and distracted you. It's like this person gotta go, because every time you're close to reaching your goal, they come in and sabotage it and fuck shit up. And I feel like as soon as they're gone, you're not, you need to be careful, because I feel like somebody is going to try to play on your emotions. But we've talked about that before, where somebody tries to play on your emotions because they really need you, but they want you to think you need them, type of situation. I just see somebody who tries to convince you that you're betraying them if you decide to change, or you're leaving them behind if you decide to change. And they might not actually, some people, they will come out and say that to you, but I don't think all of the people, a lot of you Pisces are dealing with people who creatively put that thought in your mind. Like, they're not coming out and saying that, oh, you're a traitor if you don't stick with your A1s. No, a lot of them are being like, oh, well, I don't want to, stress you out, but, like, or I don't want to distract you, or, I don't want to do, and that's exactly what the fuck they want to do, because they're not going to be happy if you get the attention, or if you get the success, or if you have this positive energy come in. They're hoping that you don't. Because if you take this leap of faith and you go into this new chapter of your life, then they're going to be left behind. You're not going to talk to them. They feel like you're going to ignore them and not talk to them. So what is it that they're gaining from you? That's the thing that you have to ask yourself. Like, what are people gaining from me? What is this relationship with my mom or my dad gaining this person? What is my mom or my dad gaining from me by having a relationship with me? What is my child gaining by having a relationship with me? What are my friends gaining from having a relationship with me? And then what are my lovers gaining from having a relationship with me? And then when you put that on, it's basically like a pros and cons list. If you put that on a piece of paper and then you put what you're gaining and it don't match up, that means you're dealing with people who are using you. And that's just what I feel like this is about. I feel like, I feel like you can do a lot more if your energy wasn't being drained by these people. But you got to make that choice. What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to the next 3 months? Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Yeah, people are going to see their mistakes and have regrets. Knowing that all you wanted was like equal treatment, fair treatment, reciprocity, equal give and take in the situation. What else? Next 3 months for Pisces. What else do they need to know? Commitment in reverse. I want you to be a part of my future. So there's someone who's not meant to be a part of your future. And it was not a mistake for this person to be removed, or for you to remove this person, because that card kind of came out in reverse too. Wow, indecisive and damaged. We are both hurting from this. I know my inability to make a decision hurt you. I don't know what that's about. But there's some type of commitment that's being broken, or that was never meant to be in the first place. Next 3 months, what does Pisces need to know? Jesus Christ. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Yeah, so once you break this commitment, you're going to feel more appreciated. You're going to feel like it was meant to be, like it was no mistake to break this commitment. What else? In the next 3 months, does Pisces need to know? Runner. I don't want to run anymore. Yeah. So someone's tired of running from the truth. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Escape. I left when things got hard. So somebody's definitely a runner. This could definitely be a soul tie. I always feel you connected to you. And third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together or whatever. It doesn't have to be love necessarily. One more card. Next 3 months for Pisces. What they need to know. Oh, Jesus. All right. Somebody wanted to be connected to you, but be able to leave whenever things got hard. Like somebody wanted to only take advantage of the positives or the good times in the relationship, but they didn't want to actually like be there for the difficult times or the times where you needed them for like real help. Reciprocity. I want to have equal give and take. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not equal. The give and take is not equal. And then indecisiveness. So you made a clear decision. You made a clear decision because something was not equal, because somebody kept trying to run from you. Even if it's like a friend or a family member, it's like this person, like how I'll be telling y'all about my dad calling me and talking to me about shit that I do not give a fuck about. But if there's ever a time where I need him or I need money or I need support or I need help, I don't know what to tell you, daughter. But now he did try to send me some money recently. But he tried to use that as an excuse to be able to blow my phone up all day and call me all day and talk to me all day and monopolize all my energy. That's the narcissism. Like, you send me $50 after all these years. You send me $50 after all these years and think you could blow up my phone all day? And then was grilling me about going to look at some boxes that I done already packed up in my garage to look for a picture of my mama and him together. And then when it got late at night and I told him I had to work, it got late at night. Daughter, where's my picture? Get the fuck off my line, bro. You can have your little funky ass $50 back if that's what you think it affords you. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to put your foot down with people like that because they try to make you feel bad about, because you're Pisces, they try to make you feel bad about not doing what they want you to fucking do. No, don't feel bad. Folks need to kick rocks, barefoot, fresh out the bathtub with no shoes on, bitch. That's what they need to do. Because they don't fucking understand. Now, when I start to get, see, and that's what I feel like is going on. When you start to take it there to that next level and you get on to that next octave and your octave start to raise and you start to get a little bit of inflection, then people want to start getting all sweaty and shaky in their boots. No, bitch. When I was talking to you like this, you didn't want to listen to me. You didn't want to hear what I had to say. But when I raised my goddamn voice, that's when you want to start acting, oh, Pisces is crazy. Pisces is this. Pisces is that. No, bitch. You just thought you was going to play with me, ho. And now you see I'm not playing with you. And you thought you was just gonna step on me and say whatever the fuck you wanted. Because that's what be happening with me. And I don't be telling people about themselves till they really take me there. And I've been learning how to tell people about themselves in this tone as well. Because sometimes it's even more, the point lands even harder when you don't have to raise your voice. So let's practice together, Pisces. Forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. And reunion. We will always come back to each other. Bitch. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the audacity of people having this possessive energy over you. Feeling like they can just possess you. They can just come in your life whenever it's easy for them. Like they don't have to commit to you. They don't really have to do much. And they're gonna get all of this from you. That's what they thought. That's what you were given. And that's your fault. But I feel like you changed that because you're not giving it freely anymore. And it's not a mistake that someone is not committed to you. It was never meant to be that way. It was a soul tie that somebody tried to exhaust. And I feel like in the next 3 months, all of that shit is gonna come to the light and you're gonna see a lot of things clearly. What else does Pisces need to know? Happiness and excitement in the reverse. Ask for help. Trauma bond. Yep. Somebody's trying to trauma bond with you. Like, oh, help me, Pisces. Help me figure it out. I told y'all before, you can't heal for people. People got to heal themselves. There's somebody who's codependent, wanting to be in a toxic relationship with you, feeling like you never will leave them, or y'all will always be friends, or y'all will always come back together. No. I'm not connected to you. We're not friends. We're not in a relationship. We're not together. Some of y'all might even be saying, you're not my mama, you're not my daddy. You're my sperm donor, you're my egg donor. I wouldn't say that, but I mean, in your mind, that's how you probably feel. I wouldn't necessarily say that unless you just feel like that's something that you have to do. But it just feels like that's the energy. And I feel like somebody wanted you to help them, but they didn't want to do anything in return to help you. Okay? And I just feel like some of y'all who be watching need to check yourself, because that's how you be thinking that we finna have this connection over here with you and me. You be wanting to take all this tea and this information, but you don't want to give anything back in return. And bitch, I'm not reading for you. And I don't give a fuck what excuse anybody has about. I'm tired of hearing excuses. I don't give a damn. I love y'all. And I know some folks is even older and watching me. I'm not talking about the people who disabled. I'm not talking about the people who ain't got no choice. I'm not talking about the people who wish they could donate but can't. I'm not talking about the people who like the video, subscribe, put a comment, support, say a prayer. I'm not even talking about the people who say a prayer. Listen, because a lot of people get confused and they get sensitive about it, but that's not what it is. If you know, and I'm not talking to you. But if you know I'm talking to you, that's who the fuck I'm talking to. Because, bitch. Because I know some of y'all be in the bed and you can't like the video. Or you be bedridden. I know some of y'all watching, y'all be bedridden and you ain't got no control over what you can and cannot do. And I understand that. And you say a prayer for me and I feel your prayers and I appreciate that. Some of y'all can't donate, but you be sure to comment and you like the video. Some of y'all do send donations and contributions. Some of you guys are only able to donate $5 or $10. Some of y'all aren't even able to do that, but you'll let me know what you got planned in your life and that you are vowing and devoting yourself to at least coming back and showing some type of appreciation. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, it's like, I just feel like a lot of Pisces have come to a place where we are no longer taking the bullshit from people and the empty promises from people that are never going to get fulfilled. We've been riding on promises and hot air for 10 years. And now the fumes is going out and we puttering and trying to figure out, well, what's going on? Well, bitch, the promises and hot air ran out and the tank is empty. So either you going to fill it up with yourself and keep shit moving, or you going to keep taking empty promises and be on E. I'm just not going to be on goddamn E. So the more views the more views that videos get, the more often I post. If they don't get any views, then I won't post that often because I'm not going to stress myself. I'm not going to be out here pulling my hair out trying to figure out why people don't really fuck with me. Because it ain't that. It ain't about people not fucking with me. Because I done put in a whole lot of work on these channels. And I'm just not finna be stressed about it. I'm just going to let things go the way they need to go. And I just feel like that's what y'all are doing too. What else? Discontent in the reverse. All these cards coming out in reverse. It just feels like shit is not. It just feels like shit is not in alignment, Pisces. And I don't think it's you. I just feel like it's people around you. And I just feel like in the next 3 months, you need to be very careful of people trying to get you out of alignment. Because that's what it feels like. Mistake, commitment, unappreciated, reciprocity, indecisive, discontent, happiness and excitement. All that shit is in reverse. Why? I don't know. Because I don't see anything. Because somebody wants your forgiveness. But they're the ones who are having trouble getting over the past. That's what I feel. They know that things are going to come back together. They may try to make it seem like, oh, Pisces just struggles to get over the past. Once they get over it, they'll be back. Remember we saw that Ace of Wands reversed and the Eight of Cups reversed in the beginning? That's what I feel. Oh, Pisces going to be back. They want you to come back. But they don't want you to go towards whatever that new thing is. They want you to come back to the old shit. But if you see discontent and happiness and excitement, I feel like somebody is discontent with your happiness and excitement. They're upset because you're feeling good about yourself or you're feeling content in the situation. You don't feel like there's anything missing, but they do. Collaboration, use your discernment. Yeah. I feel like you may not be happy with this collaboration, but someone else is. But when it comes to this collaboration, you're not feeling good about yourself, and that makes this person feel content because they feel like they're getting what they want. But if you were getting what you wanted and you were happy, they would be discontent. So you need to use your discernment about collaborating with this person or these people. What else does Pisces need to know? Spiritual protection. That's just what this is. I'm just the messenger. Don't get mad at me. Okay, missing you. Wanting to see you reminiscing, watching your social media, looking at your pictures, reflecting, wanting you back. I'm so tired. And wait. Yeah, wait, Pisces. Wait for me. Wait for me, Pisces. Don't go, Pisces. Anything else Pisces needs to know when it comes to the next 3 months, Spirit? Anything else Pisces needs to know when it comes to the next 3 months? Air sign in reverse. So it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're going to find something out about this person. You may be knowledge. It says you may be getting light of some situation. Didn't I say that at the beginning? Okay, light shining on the situation that you've been going through. Things are going to start to make sense. I feel like you're going to understand why in the next 3 months somebody is discontent for your happiness. I feel like you're going to understand why someone never wanted to be there for you during the hard times. I feel like you're going to understand why someone feels possessive over your energy or feels like they own your energy or that you should wait on them. You're going to understand why. And I'm not sure why, but the knowledge is going to come to you and things are going to start making sense. Yeah, kidnapping, taken without warning. Yeah. Playing games. Someone could be playing games at this time. Make sure you have all information about someone before you move forward. Any type of collaborations that you have, please check on that. Lunch could be significant. And earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be involved with this reading. Something about lunch could be significant. Just make sure ain't nobody playing with your food. Something about the afternoon could be significant as well. Yeah, breakfast. What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to the next 3 months? Dinner, Jesus. So something about food. Somebody's playing with your food. Yeah, magic. Somebody's learning something about how to fuck with people's food. It's a woman trying to fuck with people's food. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it don't matter which one. What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to the next 3? Time. Okay. Time is of the essence. There's an important time period or particular date that's coming up. Let's pull a time card. You have protection. It's important that you protect yourself at this time. Protect yourself from lovers with low vibrations connected to them or anybody, bitch. Presents. You may be receiving a lot of gifts at this time or you are giving gifts. These gifts can be in physical form or these could be spiritual gifts. So when it comes to some type of gifts that you're giving, you need to protect who gets those gifts. You need to protect yourself, protect your gifts. Somebody may be trying to call you on the phone. You may need to screen the call. You may need to decide how much energy, time, and effort you're going to put into that call. Okay, let's pull a time card, though. What is this important time coming up for Pisces when it comes to the next 3 months? Not in terms of 3 months being the time, Spirit, but what is the important time frame within this next 3 months that Pisces needs to be aware of when it comes to this time card? Next full moon. So when is the next full moon in the next 3 months? I don't fucking know. Let's see. Y'all be sure to like the video. I'll see it. What I'll see it. Okay, so what is it? What is today? I'm filming this the 8th of July. So yeah, there was just a new moon in Cancer. Oh, you know what? That's crazy. Full moon in Capricorn. Wait. We got 2 full moons in Capricorn? One was in June. So something significant about the end of June. June 22nd. Something about the end of June is significant and connected to this end of July, this month. So the next full moon is July 21st. It's in Capricorn. But that has a connection to June 22nd, which was also a full moon in Capricorn. And then something about August and not likely, okay? So in August, there's a new moon in Leo and there's a full moon in Aquarius on the 19th of August. The 4th of August is the new moon in Leo. The 19th of August is the full moon in Aquarius. So they could be talking about August 19th, July 21st, and June 22nd. Something could have been significant about those dates. They all feel like they could be connected. Oh. Oops. What's significant about this full moon, next full moon for Pisces? King of Pentacles. So it could be something about your financial stability, something about a father figure, a boss, a promotion at work, or maybe even some type of love interest or something coming in. But it feels more like work. Something is happening when it comes to your work on the next full moon. I feel like y'all are getting some type of recognition or promotion or like an uptick in business or something like that. What's this August? This could be happening in August or the end of July. What's August when it comes to the time? Yeah, a confirmation of this or a message could be coming in, possibly from a Capricorn, another Pisces, or an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. There could be a lot of confirmations of your intuition coming in by August. Okay. And what's this not likely? I just heard it's not likely that you'll fail. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Hangman and the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. I just feel like it's not likely that something is not going to work out or not come in. Yeah. I just feel like you just need to be careful of what people say to you, who you allow to affect your thoughts. Because I feel like there could be someone, could be a family member, a coworker, or somebody who's trying to play games with you or mess with you in some way to make you think that something is not likely. What's the playing games card? Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody's lying about the truth. 7 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to use some type of information against you, or they could be lying about the truth. Yeah, something like that. What's this Ace of Swords? Strength. 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Interesting. Somebody is lying about the truth. They're saying, oh, this is the truth. This is the truth. But it's really a lie. 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. There's somebody who I feel, I don't know if they're trying to tell you that something's not going to happen or if they're trying to convince people against supporting you or something. I don't know. But somebody's taking some type of action. It looks like it's a fire sign and an air sign maybe. But somebody's taking some type of action to communicate something that is not true, but they're trying to say that it's true. And like that's the part of their strategy is to try to get people to believe a lie as if it were true. Yeah, doing something to isolate you at work or doing something to isolate your work or I don't know. Somebody may be trying to point out something about your work, But the fact that you're trying to point out something about your work, it's like it backfires. It's kind of like if you have a job where you're supposed to have like a certain protocol about how you handle things, and somebody's trying to point out the fact that you didn't handle something correctly, but they didn't have all the information or all the details, or they left details out to make it seem like you didn't handle it properly. But when all the details are brought together into the situation, it shows that not only did you handle it properly, but you also showed some type of courage or strength, or you showed some type of bravery in a situation where other people may not have been so brave, or other people may not have been able to think as fast on their feet. And not only did it prove that you're actually overly proficient at your job, which could lead to a promotion, but that other person was trying to lie on you. So the only way I could kind of think about it in real life terms is like when I used to work at my old job, we would handle cases, and you would have to handle cases a certain way and follow like protocol. But sometimes everything wasn't by the book because it would be different tangents that would happen. So it's kind of like if somebody was trying to call you out and say you didn't handle something, you didn't do protocol, but you actually went above and beyond. And even though you didn't do something by the book, it was a situation that required you not to do it by the book because it wasn't a cookie cutter answer. And if you had to follow protocol and done something exactly by the book, whoever you were helping or whatever the situation was may not have turned out so positively. Even though that person tried to make it seem like it wasn't positive, it actually was positive. And because you're doing something your own way, or you followed your intuition and did something a different way than what, usually people would do, it shows some type of leadership skills, or it shows some type of bravery that is, I feel like your boss is going to like recognize. It's like somebody's trying to tattletale on you and tell on you, but then it just shows how much you're actually overqualified for the job, so it could lead to a promotion or something. That's just what I feel, okay? Let's get some advice. I'm gonna get a few. That's what I'm saying. That's why people need to mind their goddamn business, stay in their motherfucking lane. Oh, you do this wrong, you do that. Mind your business. That's what we were talking about earlier. It's okay if you walk down your own path and you may hesitate a little bit, and you stumbling, and you pick yourself up and you keep walking. Then sometimes you running, then sometimes you crawling. It don't matter, but you should never try to step on nobody else's toes. And I feel like that's what's going on. Somebody may have tried to step on your toes, either in a personal sense when it comes to relationships, or in a professional sense when it comes to your job. What is the advice for Pisces when it comes to these messages? Comparing yourself. Oh, this is fucking hilarious. Comparing yourself to others keeps you stuck in a cycle of guilt and shame and continues to separate you from your blessings. It keeps you small. Understand that everyone has their own journey, which always unfolds in divine timing. Your time will come. Did I not just say stepping on other people's toes? This is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. So y'all better go check out them readings. I just told y'all the good news is coming. Big Greedy. Who is that? I know. That's my kitty Pooh. That's my kitty Pooh. I'm done, baby. I'm done. If you're worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Okay? Running on empty promises and broken dreams. I told y'all. Don't keep doing that shit. That's going to be on you if you keep on doing that shit. Waiting on Tom, Dick, Harry, Susan, Jane, and everybody the fuck else to finally keep their promise. I just feel like that's what it is. It's a confirmation. Everything's getting better for you, but you got to stay in your own lane and worry about your own stuff, because if you're too busy looking at other people's stuff, you're going to miss your own blessings. So I just want to, that's why I always say thank y'all. I really do. Thank you so much. I can't say it enough. I don't know how else to say it without sounding corny. This is just how I am. I appreciate y'all. I really do. It's not that I'm just not giving you any type of value in your life, but I do appreciate y'all for being here. The ones who actually support me, and the ones who don't judge me, and the ones who just love me for who I am, and no matter how I am. for being unique, for being myself. The ones who don't judge me about cussing. The ones who don't judge me about the way I talk or say things. The ones who support me when I need support. And like y'all just don't know. Like I've had to stop doing readings for free for people. People have emailed me so many times. I've done so many readings for free. I've done so many one-on-ones for free. I've done so many one-on-ones that were only supposed to be 30 minutes that actually was 45 or an hour. I've done so many hour-long one-on-ones that went to hour 30, hour 45. I've done so many readings that I have not charged. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that y'all don't see. There's a lot that I don't say anything about. So, you know, I just appreciate those of you who see that within me without me having to say anything. You get what I'm saying? What else? Final advice for Pisces. I just felt like it was ironic that I said that I don't have to say it and then it said you get what I'm saying. But bitch, you ain't saying nothing. I'm just joking. Okay. Self-belief. Says, I am brave. And I was just talking about being brave. Some of y'all might need to watch that movie. I am brave and I choose to be the architect of my life. The angels ask you to claim your power. This will lead you to fulfill your dreams and create the life, relationships, and abundance that you deserve and long for. When your self-belief is strong and your faith in your abilities is high, you easily hear and follow your intuition. At the bottom, it says leadership. Again, my positive attitude influences others. The angels remind you that you have the ability to accomplish anything and everything that you set your mind to in this life. It is critical for you to be able to discover this special gift and use it to help others in need. And declutter. Ooh, I am surrounded only by what I need and love. The angels want you to know the best way to declutter your home, your workspace, and your life is to take things one small step at a time. Combined, small steps will lead to big improvements that will be easier to maintain, over the long run. So yeah, it's like, that's like anything. When you get, come here, baby. Come here, Pooh Bear. Come here, Kitty Pooh. I know. It's like Pisces, when you, at the end of the day, like when you try to go cold turkey or do a bunch of things at once, or you just throw everything out, it's just going to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like when people come in and do those interventions where they try to get people off drugs, sometimes they be back on drugs. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes when they do those interventions, the show Hoarders, where they try to throw out all that stuff and then they come back and have the second episode with the person and it's even worse the second time, because you can't force somebody to heal. You can't force somebody to change, and you can't like do it all at once without, you know, gradually kind of like moving into what it is that you need to move into. So I just feel like Spirit just wants you to be patient with yourself. They want you to love yourself, forgive yourself, find love within yourself in ways that you can love what it is that you do and who you are, so that you can see those small steps that you're taking each and every day and those small improvements that you make each and every day, and honor those things so that when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, you can see how much you've grown and you can see how much you've improved. I just really enjoy talking to you guys. Cosmo, he won't come say hello. Come here. Come here, Kitty Pooh. Come here, Kitty Pooh. Yeah, there's your people. Yeah, there's my boo-boo. There's my boo-boo. Do you see the people? Look. He ain't looking. He like, girl, if you don't leave me alone. All right, Pisces, but that's it. That's all. Y'all be sure to like the video, subscribe. You guys go ahead and donate if you can. $5 or $10, $20. It will be very helpful right now. I know I've been talking about it for a long time. I promise you this is coming to an end very soon. Because it has to. All right. But I definitely still need you guys' help. And I definitely appreciate the help that you've given so far. You've literally made this so much easier in my life. A lot of you guys have helped out so much to where not even my family has helped me in this way. And if you're a member, if you're a member, when this first happened, you will hear what my uncle told me. Okay. Because I definitely filmed a video about it because I was irritated by it. I was really frustrated by a lot of shit. So, you know, for my members, I know y'all understand. Thank you for being members and still supporting me. For those of you who have donated, thank you so much. If you are able to donate or contribute, it is going to help you have more entries into the raffle to possibly win a free reading. But I still appreciate you either way for just the kindness that you show. And I appreciate you guys for supporting me throughout this time. If you cannot donate, don't feel bad about it, you guys. Just be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Put a brain in the comments if it's resonating or anything that you feel like you want to share. Go ahead and put that in the comments, you guys. If you have a Pisces that you think this video may benefit, be sure to share it with them. Even if they're not a Pisces, be sure to share the video if you can. That's a great way to support the channel. Let's try to get this video to at least 800 likes. I know I'm late as fuck saying it, but let's try, because that shows the algorithm and that shows YouTube that our part of the internet and our part of this platform is still a very vital and important role in the overall success of this platform. Okay, you guys. But other than that, I'll see y'all soon. See you next time. I love you, Pisces. And remember, this is our circle, booze. Bye.